Hello and welcome to the X-1 Legion cast. Mandos are so hot right now. Love those Mandos.
Hot. Oh. Sorry, continue. You're good.
So hot right now. Also hot. So this is, I'm a little scared to say this because this is on a Tuesday and the playoffs are still going, but the Thunder won tonight. So we're one win away from the conference finals. I wasn't stressed out at all during the game.
So all you other people in the 49 states that hate us, deal with it.
Yep.
What is
Stickers?
That? Oh my God.
No.
They came in. Shout out to my boy Corey for hooking us up. For those who know, no. That's all I gotta say about it. Okay, we can move on.
And if you don't know, you can become a Patreon or YouTube member and sign up to listen to our other show, Improvise Orders. That comes out once a month. It'll be the week after.
Yeah. And Mitchem's views are not representative of the X-1 podcast as a whole. He's his own person.
And also,
if you want a sticker, come find me and I'll get you one.
Also, you might want to sign up for that as well because we have our member and Patreon backer giveaway drawing going on at the end of June. I think we're going to do a custom commander box, so that should be pretty cool.
Yep, it's for members for Patreon. We've updated the YouTube membership a little bit, so the tiers are a little more in line with the Patreon tiers. So they're basically equivalent. So you're not really missing out either way at this point. Comment what kind of units, like what's something maybe you want that you don't have. Then maybe I'll see if it's in the old pile of shame. Maybe I have something. Maybe old Papa Matt can pull something out for you guys. So just let us know.
Yeah. And also thank you to everyone who subscribed and commented, got us to 750. I think we've blown past that now. Congratulations, Texas Phoenix. I sent that off last week, so he should have ATST in hand.
Oof.
And some sweet new objectives. Because turns out you need all the POIs and objective tokens now, because there's so many things on the field when you play this game now. So it's great. It's great. We like it that way.
Yeah,
Man.
drawings into June. Into June, be a member or a patron, and you'll be entered in the drawing. There will be fewer entrants than the comment deal because there are fewer people that are members than
that means a lot less work for me. That's great. Thank you.
So
I appreciate you.
Also a lot higher odds for you. So get in there. There's multiple tiers. Just anything will get you entered. So just let us know. Get in there.
Yeah.
I love it. Well, cool. We are going to talk about some news today. We got some cool Mando. Well, there was like a Mando Reddit preview, and now the official AMG preview has come out. And then, we got some points and look at some cards, or maybe we already saw the points, so we saw the command cards.
Yeah,
and things
and
of
the
that
unit
nature.
upgrade cards.
Yes, that's what it was. And then we will do the old hobby harassment, and then today we're going to talk about suggested by a listener, Hamamo. We're going to talk about how we build our lists. I don't know. Do people do it differently? We're going to find out.
In a word, poorly.
Yeah, I was about to say there are better list building channels out there. Particularly Crypto Block does a great job of breaking down lists and breaking down different missions. So by all means, we are not experts at this game, although Randy is getting there quickly with his 3-0 status in a couple tournaments. But Matt and I are.
That's like top 5 shadow player.
We're, it's like a
Randy.
3-legged race, but with us, it's like a 5-legged race, and we just keep holding Randy back. You know, we have to really bring back down the whole.
That 5th leg is huge.
And it's incomprehensible, how massive it is.
It's less legs, more just one big Java, like the hut size tail.
Just one big hut rolling around.
Rode around like sharks in a pit or something like that.
I think we've all seen Mando too. I had a lot of fun.
No spoilers,
so,
obviously.
No spoilers. Spoiler for review.
Spoilers.
It was fun. My 8-year-old daughter liked it. We both had fun. she said it was great. So that's good enough for me.
That's all you need to know right there.
That's all I needed. That made me so happy when she was having fun. So that was great. So haven't seen it, go see it.
Yeah.
Have seen it.
And I enjoyed it. It was not the awakening that Darth Maul sparking up his double lightsaber was, but
over
second
the
best Star Wars thing that came out this year.
Over the weekend, I started because we talked about Rada and everything, and so we were watching the Clone Wars movie. And Gus was into it, man. Gus was watching it, but just thinking, I was thinking...
Well, 2-year-olds are the target audience for Ahsoka.
Yes, you're right. You're totally right. But, however, I was thinking, and I was like, man, how Star Wars animation has come so far since those days. Because I was like, the Maul show is incredible. It's not even a fair comparison. But I like that movie. Obviously it holds a special place in my heart because of my girl.
It was really rough back then because we had the 2D Clone Wars cartoon to compare it to. And that's I almost dropped a word. That stuff ruled.
Yeah, it does.
Anakin arm ripped off, with that barbarian tribe.
The whole Battle of Coruscant is awesome.
Mace Windu,
Mace Windu
punching 1,000 B2s.
He disassembled a B2 and then used all the parts of that B2 to force shred another. And he uses kung fuing. It was amazing.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It was
the whole Saj stuff with Dooku and everything.
That's where my Shock T love comes from.
That's where the cool quad gun, ARC Trooper gun thing comes from.
Speaking of. Well, we'll get to Harassment, and then Grievous actually being a badass for once.
Also, a Thorian Jedi with
the sound deal.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I would love to see that more with Alien Jedi, where they use Force to enhance whatever weird alien species.
Also, Shock T was a G in that animated deal.
Oh yeah.
And then
that's where my Shock T love comes from.
She's
when I talk good about Shock T, I'm thinking of that.
No, Shock T is dying the character in every possible way, but then that one, she's awesome. Does she die in that too?
No,
she doesn't.
Because
she just doesn't succeed. Spoilers from the 2003 Clone Wars animated,
a non-canonical.
Grievous is terrifying, and they have a running.
He's just stomping on people in that.
There's a running battle where it's Grievous chasing this team of 3 or 4 Jedi who are carrying Palpatine, and then
who's just being the most dead weight.
Yeah, and Grievous is like a horror movie character. There's one time they're going down an elevator, and then Grievous is running beside him because he's insane, and this one clone just pulls out an RPS and just shoots to the it's just crazy.
Oh my gosh. I'll tell you what, arcs were so cool in that show too.
No backblast in the Star Wars universe.
Arcs are badass. Arcs are, and then the whole secret, the special squad of arcs that break into the town to try to destroy the command center.
Yeah, and Ki-Adi-Mundi also gets punked in that.
I was about to say Ki-Adi-Mundi looks like a pussy fighting Grievous. So
that's when clones had aura, guys,
and the clones
not whatever they've become now.
That's awesome.
I'm really proud because I've really trained my son to think that clone troopers are the bad guys of the Star Wars universe.
Wrong.
He's like, Dad, these are clone troopers, right? He was like, yeah, man, they're the bad guys. I was like, yes, son. They are the bad guys.
Now, to be fair with Randy's Shadow Collective and Maul particularly have official beef with the clones and now the Empire. He does have beef.
Yeah, that's true.
So
he beef with everybody.
So Maul hates clones as much as Randy hates clones, and Maul hates the Empire now too.
Randy is Maul. Maul is Randy.
Thank you.
But he actually
likes
likes
to be complimented on this show.
I need to play some Kenobi if you're Maul.
Okay. See, if you enjoy this kind of derailment, you should definitely become a member and listen to Improvised Orders because that's all it is. Mitchem, do you want to go through some quick GT events dates real quick?
Yes, I will.
Okay.
I will.
I know the Forge is happening next weekend, right?
Yes. Yes, I believe it's the first week of June, I want to say.
Yeah. Down in Houston.
Down in Houston, yeah.
Zach is running that one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's I think 34 players signed up so far.
Awesome.
A lot of cool
prize spreads. Zach has
There's
been
like
putting
custom lightsabers. If
Yeah.
you want a custom lightsaber for being a winner, go there. That's the place. And
it's
a super cool prize.
June 6th and June 7th. Zach has been putting in blood, sweat, and tears down there and signing like holding it up, like Atlas holding up the world down there. He's been doing a great job. So make sure you go check that out. Should be a really good time. If you want some dice, you want some new cards, they have the whole GT packet and everything. So definitely go check that out. Let's see. After that,
we've got Lone Star Open. It's the first weekend of August.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it's August 1st and 2nd.
1st and 2nd, yes, that's correct. Yeah.
You should look up the LVO date while I vamp on this.
I know that one. So.
Oh, do you? Okay,
Yeah,
perfect. I think tickets are going fast on that one. I think there are around 15 tickets left, maybe less. Last time I talked to Thomas or Spencer.
Yeah, I need
that one's a great time. Got a decent sized Oklahoma crew. That was the look of Mitchem not having bought his ticket yet. So
hey, guess what? Guess who? I bought my ticket. I'm locked in. I'm in the Longshanks event. I'm official.
I'm in the Longshanks event.
Let's go. What am I bringing? I don't know.
I'm excited that we have a big Oklahoma crew going down again this year.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
The year before it was like 6 of us. I don't know.
And the year before, 2 years ago, it was like 12 or 14.
Colton did take it down though, so our strike team did what it needed to do. It's good.
So the next one is LBO, of course, in Las Vegas. It is the first weekend of October, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, I believe, is the con. But I think Star Wars is like the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Reagan are the one and only, the only Texan that will adopt.
That's not true. We'll adopt multiple of you.
Debatable.
Our road buddy for Adepticon, Reagan.
Yeah, a fellow road dog.
Yeah.
Spencer on a good day, I'll take him. Thomas, he's fine.
I love you, Thomas.
So Reagan's putting that one on, so make sure you go hang out with them. This should be a great time. Any LBOIS qualifiers will get you in to, I think, Saturday at least, and then they have like a last chance qualifier on Friday, of course. So make sure you go check that out. And then lastly, but not least, Oklahoma Open is November 13th, 14th, and 15th. Legion will be on the 14th and 15th, Saturday and Sunday. 6 rounds, straight Swiss. I just checked. We have 34 of 48 players signed up. So we are officially bigger than we were last year, which is all I could ask for. It's going to be a great time. The new venue is going to be amazing. All 3 of us will be down there. We'll be doing a social. We're going to be hanging out. So definitely get your ticket, come hang out, eat appetizers. The chili dipper Gab is going to be there for sure.
We can get some apps to go and then eat them at the event out of the Gab. Maybe.
Unfortunately, the only Chili's in Edmond is kind of far away from the venue.
We'll have to get it DoorDash or something.
It's like on the South Edmond, so we'd have to make a special trip if people are willing. We could drive all the way to Chili's.
No, we're not doing that.
It'd be like a 20-30 minute.
We'll bring apps in. We can do Chili's. We can do Chili's anytime we want.
But yeah, so make sure you sign up. I am kind of just now working on prize support and stuff. We should have even more and bigger prizes, especially with all the Mando stuff coming out and all the good stuff coming out in the future. So I'm going to do best in faction prizes again. We're gonna have a GT prize.
Are we officially doing a best mercenary?
Yes, we got to. We have to.
Yeah, it'll
because
be best
between
mercenary.
Shadow Collective, Anaka Gang, and Mando Forces, there should be.
It's a 5th faction. Okay. Yeah, it'll be best mercenary. It won't be Shadow Collective anymore. It's best mercenary.
Okay. Yeah,
and it'll be a custom Mando box. Go to the winner. So I'll do custom commanders for all the winners again of the best faction, and then that one will be a best Mando.
Custom Mando. Yeah.
Custom Mando.
Sick.
So so I'm starting to do that. I still haven't worked on the player packet, but it's okay.
Maybe we should just do the custom Mando box for all 5.
I could do that
because they can all use them.
I was thinking about doing a starter box, Mando starter box for like DFL, or first place. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. It depends on what kind of prizes I get. So, and what kind of my prize support budget. It should be bigger than last year, I'm assuming, or the same. And we had a ridiculous amount of prizes last year. It was, I mean, the community was incredible.
Yep.
So, and the tables this year should be even better. I mean, I've seen our community in particular. I want to pat ourselves on the back. We have some of the best tables, I think, across the country. I'm willing to die on that hill. So we have a lot of great guys that build a lot of tables. Patrick in particular has all amazing tables.
Mm-hmm.
I love Randy's Cloud City table. Matt, it sounds like his Spice Boys table is gonna get finally going.
I got a mat ordered. It's been delivered. It's on the way. So Spice HQ will be there for.
I'm so excited we found that, because like you told me about that like 4 or 5 months ago.
Yeah.
I've had my eye out for it, and I saw that one. I was like, this is it.
Yep. It's perfect. Yeah. Just tell me to buy things. I'm really good at buying things. Make sure you sign up.
Link will be in the description. November 13th, 14th, 15th. Come hang out with us. The event will actually take place on Saturday, Sunday, but if you want to come down on Friday a little earlier and hang out with us, that's fine. So we'll be co-streaming the event with the Jerry's Game Shop. So look for more details on that later. So if you can't make it for some reason, you can still hang out with us on the internets.
And Jerry's going to stream LSO as well. I don't know if we mentioned that.
That is correct. Yeah, Jerry is streaming LSO. Yes, that is also correct.
Very good. Very excited about that.
Make sure you check out his channel for if you can't make it down to LSO and hang out with us there. That's fine. We'll maybe forgive you.
If one of us crashes in the burns, we might try to sneak our way on there, because Colton's going to be busy defending his title.
You would be bad for sure. So. I'd love to go 4-2 at LSO again, but I just don't know if that's going to be possible.
You just got to try to hit that X-1 each day. That's the goal.
Yeah, I needed a broken army to do that, Randy. I needed broken commandos and Obi-Wan. No, I'm talking about my LSO list.
Triple Lats, the most broken army in the game.
Not anymore. Not anymore.
All right. Well, we'll get to that in list building. So yeah, lots of fun, exciting tournaments, and that's really just kind of regionally around us. I'm sure there's a lot of exciting East Coast, West Coast stuff going on too. So
yeah, if you want us to shout out a tournament, DM me and I will shout it out on the channel. I do not mind if it's small, local, or wherever it is. I'll give it a shout out. So get your names out there. Let us know.
Yep.
Let us
good
know.
Deal. Ooh, Mando news or hobby? Let's do hobby harassment first.
Yeah, we got to respect the order.
News is a little too Okay. Who would like to go first?
I would.
All right, hit us up.
He's going.
Because I was frantically painting these guys during the game while in between.
We weren't stressed. We weren't stressed at all.
No, I wasn't stressed. I had to get these guys painted
approval of the council.
I was going to go another episode of not doing anything, and I knew I was going to get roasted, so I had to do something. And these guys aren't 100% done. But speaking of the ARC big gun boys.
Oh, you got some.
I got some. Shout out to my boy Spencer for hooking me up. I got them all painted with big guns.
For the audio viewers, he's got the cool quad gun ARC troopers. He's going to use them as the trooper gunners. So they got like a cool, they're like an ARC trooper, but they have like the cool.
Yeah, these sculpts are sick too. So Spencer did a great job.
They throw 4 dice. He's got 4 barrels.
It works. It's perfect. It's perfect. Yeah. I still need to clean them up, and obviously I need to base them and everything. Like I think I just need to add some black to their antennas, and then I need to clean up some of their skirts on the backside. But other than that, they're done. And then I need to base them, and they'll be good. I don't think I'm ever going to use 4 of them, but it feels nice to have them.
Yeah, what you
done. Need. And then obviously I still have there's 2 full squads of clones back here that are in various stages of painting. Let's see. I have 1 based and then 1 with some that are 25% done. So there's progress being made. My motivation to paint has been really low recently. So
you know what to do, boys. You know what to do. Get him, cook him.
These guys are looking pretty good. And these models, these sculpts look really. These sculpts came out really good. So I'm pretty happy with them so far.
Very nice. I can go next, Randy, if you want.
Oh, sure.
Okay, so I've been, I talked last time, I was like, hey, what are some tips for black armor painting? And I've been taking some of those into consideration as I work on my ISF. I also have a super squad of shores and mortar and stuff in progress. I have a bunch of stuff like half done. I've been kind of just flitting around. So I've got like all the weapons painted on a bunch of my shore/fjord troopers. Also, if you guys noticed in Mando, there was a white shore trooper helmet. Did you see that guy?
There was a white snow trooper. I saw that. I thought of you.
Riding the ATRT.
It was like it's the fjord trooper.
Anyway, so that's cool. I've been doing a bunch of
ATRTs incoming.
Been doing a bunch of ISF. You can't see this; looks all black. I've been doing like a dry brush, like a dark gray dry brush over like the cloth parts to get some of the raised. And then I saw a deal where it's like you go back over it with like a wash or like a Nuln oil, so it kind of like deadens it down a little bit, but the high parts still keep the brightness. So with that knowledge, I did another Vader. You can kind of see him a little bit, but
oh yeah, that looks pretty good.
He looks pretty good. So I'm pretty happy with it. I'm still kind of torn. I also started another box of Wookiees. So I've got the fur painted on another 4. This is my 4th unit of shooty Wookiees. So working on it. So once I have that, I might be done with the like Wookiee troopers themselves, because I'll have like max force work for both, unless they change it.
Until you want to do the full scale war with Wookiees, you will have to build the flutters then.
Oh man, I didn't even think about that as a thing. Oh,
I am. Next year, your hobby goal will include getting those 3 flutters built. Much as you have played Wookiees, it is a travesty that you do not have.
How many? Do you have
any
3
flutters built?
I have flutters. I just haven't built them.
Do you have 3 of them?
I have at least 2. I'll have to check to see how many I have.
I need you to build them because I want to play with one of them one time, and I don't want to buy one.
So I might. I need to build them.
Or maybe I'll just buy one so you can have 3, and then you can let me.
It's back there in pieces. It's primed in pieces on my painting desk back there. Yeah,
because you were building it. You were building it live one time, weren't you?
Yeah. I did it for an episode. I was hobbying my flutter. I was assembling it at least. I'm kind of torn, guys. Should I play Wookiees at the next event?
I think you should chase your bliss, man.
I think you need to stay with Empire, but that's just me.
You know what would be sick? Is Justin Wookiee Defenders is if you could do the Chewie unit, but still use the Yoda backpack card, and he just like it just works on that unit.
Zip to
oh shit! That would be insane.
That would be crazy.
Yeah, it's like here it comes, Here it comes, baby. No, I might. Okay, so we can talk about it. We can talk about it in the list building section. How about that, Randy? Hobby.
Oh my man, yes. So I have been in a state of a lot of building lately. I've gotten my 2nd Wheelo built. This is gonna be my Pike Wheelo.
When you already primed it.
Yeah. I got both primed, so that's doing good. And then I'm getting close to getting my first unit of weak waste finish. Here's the electro staff person and the
very
long
nice
rifle.
Oh, I like the peg leg.
Yeah, so
very nice.
It's coming along. Very good. But I'm having a bit of a detour of like doing maintenance type stuff because I'm starting to add magnets on the bottom. I'm finally joining not using the foam bag anymore.
Team magnet.
You need to put some washers on the bottom too, Randy.
I'm not that much of a sicko.
Okay.
No, I don't have that time.
Dude, I'm telling you,
I'm not saying the weight feels nice.
The weight
I can't
feels
go back.
So nice. The weight feels so nice.
The weight feels nice, but
when I pick up someone else's model, I'm like, oh wow, that's not heavy. I can't do it.
It takes long, but I'm very happy. I picked this case up. My Game Genic tray fits in the top, so stoked for that. I will not say the name unless we want a hashtag sponsor, but
They know who we are before they sponsor us, but
yeah, exactly. But yeah, I'm playing different armies more often, and and there's more and more units coming out.
How many could you fit all your armies in there, you think?
Not with vehicles.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, you do a lot of vehicles.
Yeah. But it does fit the vehicles, which is nice. the base of the Wheelo fits like the width. It doesn't have to go on a tray long ways.
Mm-hmm.
But because of the overhang, it's a little awkward. So I think just for safety, I'll put the Wheelos in there long, like, or at least a little bit of an angle.
Yeah.
The buses fit perfectly widthwise. So
That's
I'm
nice.
stoked about that. Yeah, so painting weekways. I got a few more Mandos I need to paint in anticipation of the other Mandos that are coming, just so I can be full on Death Watch once that happens. But
I'm excited for the Death Watch versus Clan Kreese video.
Dude, it's gonna be fun. We'll have to bat rep that one out.
Yeah, for sure.
That'll be fun.
Oh man,
I hope they have like some Tours of Duty rules for those, because I think that'd be. I mean, that's gonna have the custom Mando commander, so like, why not?
Yeah, that'd be really fun. Make your own command, and they have your own Mando clan you can create too. So yeah, it kind of makes sense.
But of course, we are at that segment of Hobby Master where I opened some more organized play packs.
Big money.
This is fairly exciting as always. So I'm missing one Maul command card.
Okay.
That's not foil, and it's Witch Magic.
Oh, we got it.
And then we've got 2 Vader unit cards.
Is there a difference?
Nice.
No gold stamp.
Are they different?
But I'll have extras for Oklahoma Open and for trading and stuff like that.
I got a bunch. I got a bunch from Spencer.
Pack number 2
that I need to give away. So.
AMG, never stop doing this. Like, I
need some GAR ones, man.
Consult on card stuff if you want me to. I'm all about it. Got to get the package opening sound in there. Okay, here we go. We got Seize with Power We Can. Classic. Ooh, I don't think I had the Legacy of Mandalore one. Yeah,
nice.
Sick. Very nice. And another Vader. I've got so many Vader unit cards.
Let's go.
All right. And then I have one more shout out. I want to thank Logan, local. He plays out in Norman and more mostly, but he was nice enough to trade me for this gold handprint stamped Phantom Menace card, my chase card. So thank you so much.
Yeah, big props.
Yeah. So I threw this whatever Empire Rebel alt arts I had that he wanted at him.
All the cards.
Yeah.
All the money.
So I appreciate it a lot. So yes, hobby and cardboard harassment. That has been successful. So I'm behind on my numbers, but I'm starting to catch back up now that I laid a lot of groundwork, and now we're starting to see the building come together. So it feels good. Okay. Let me pull up this article, and we will kind of go through this Mando news. To say that the tension for news for Mandos is palpable, I feel like is an understatement. I feel like people are foaming at the mouth, like wanting more news.
There's
not be refreshing by
the big Discord is going insane slowly over the Mando. Like, they're like, please give us more info. And I think now we're at a point where every Tuesday there's going to be more info until release. So that's good, at least that the engine has started. But
I saw someone say, do they not realize like how excited people are and want to know more stuff? And to you, I say they know exactly how people are excited you are and want to know more stuff. And that's why they're going to bleed the information out until it happens.
Yep. They are building hype. The hype is building. It is a large amount of hype.
And the hype is real. Oh, you're not going to do the other one first?
Do we need to go through that one as well? Yeah, we can.
That was the first one that came out.
This one?
Yep.
Yeah, we had not recorded an episode though. Okay. We got some Mandalorian initiates. So it's 5 dudes in the squad. They're speed 2. They don't search to defend, but they are red save, search to hit. And they are black dice, long shot, range 1 to 2 gun, and a melee.
56 points. Pretty expensive.
The keywords for their clan are going to be baked into these guys, correct? Though that's how it works.
Yes.
Right.
So that's where the value is. That's why they're 56 points.
That has to make up the difference between them being not better than a stormtrooper, right?
Or
better than a clone trooper.
Clone infantry. Yeah, I mean, because clone infantry are the same cost.
And why they have no keywords.
Same save, no reliable.
I mean, they are surge to hit, so they are kind of better. But they're one less courage.
Don't storm surge to hit?
Yeah, but they're white dice.
Yeah, they're white dice, not black.
So they're a little bit different, but storms are far cheaper. I think these are...
storms are like 40 points, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if just black dice makes up the 16 points.
Yeah, no, it's the...
They have a lot of upgrade slots, though, too, don't they?
The keywords.
They do. So
that's the new Mando or the new clan
symbol,
tag. Yeah. And then a heavy and then a personnel.
So that's not really different than the stormtrooper. It's other than the Mando stuff.
Oh, and you can take these guys. You can super squat these guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Take that card.
Yeah, there it is.
It's right here.
45
So that's 4, not 5.
Yep.
Which probably makes sense for as defensible as they are. They get their Indomitable and then normal stuff that can't be transported.
Yeah.
I mean, 9, if you're at range, or you have an aim for long shot, 9 surging black dice is, that's a real dice pool. So...
Do you think you spend the 4 points to put into the fray on these guys all the time? I mean, they're at range 2. They want to shoot at range 2, but they have...
I think it depends on if you can put like a Biscad duelist or something on them.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah,
because right now their range profile is no different than their melee profile. So what's the point of like getting out of cover?
Yeah, good point.
I want to know what all the possible clan abilities are.
Do they have a gear slot as well?
No,
they do not.
Okay. So they won't be able to take any of the cool Mando gear.
Well, is that not what?
Well, that's the clan trait card, similar to like the clone leader upgrade. So I think they put that in there because different clans have different like doctrines that you can add, I believe.
Okay. We've got the Warriors, so these are the next step up. They are 64 points, still 5 guys. Their vibroblades get a white die now, and they are jump 2, so they got jetpacks. They have duelist and impervious, so a lot more.
And their core still.
tanky.
Wow, I didn't notice.
And
that.
2 courage. 2 courage is key.
And 2 courage. Yes.
Dang.
So I feel like here is more of the comparison to Clone Trooper, and I feel like these guys definitely do seem better than the Clone.
But these guys can't be supered. Is that correct?
Correct.
Yeah, that makes sense.
No, can
you scroll up to the upgrade?
It just says
initiates. Yeah,
initiates.
only.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
Okay, so they can't be supered because they are more elite.
But look at all those gear slots.
They have a gear slot. They have a weapon slot. I really like them though.
I like them a lot too.
Are you swapping prepared supplies on these guys? That way you can have a guarantee.
Is that better than End of the Fray?
Well, duelist.
Oh, duelist. Yes.
End of the Fray is a training slot though, but
true. I guess you can do both. But
if you turn on the duelist, do you still get the impervious dice?
Yeah. I don't see why not.
Well, couldn't they just say I'm not going to use my pierce?
Because duelist is if you spin the dodge, you get immune pierce, and then impervious is during the defense roll or make defense dice pool. You add extra dice.
I guess that's going to be an interesting thing to look at to see when they have to declare if they're going to use their pierce or not.
You might not get the impervious.
Because there's a little bit of a mind game there.
Oh, I see.
Because rolling's after you spend dodges.
Well, so pierce happens when you modify the attack dice, I believe. And then you would roll defense. So I think the attacker
you pierce knowing the defense result, though.
Yeah. I know, but when do you have to declare your pierce? Like if you're going to pierce or not? Because it's a choice.
I think, but people do.
Oh, so that means you're saying you get impervious regardless.
Yeah, I'm saying you get impervious regardless. But if your opponent, if the attacker chooses not to pierce, then you wouldn't get impervious.
Yeah, but don't you do that after you see the defense roll?
Yeah, because you choose.
Oh, I see what you're saying. You choose whether
by that
pierce
logic,
after
you
defense roll.
would get impervious regardless.
Got it. Okay, I follow.
If we're wrong, cook us in the comments.
Yeah, I know. Like, send us the Legion form.
Tell us
I mean, that's like a
yeah.
I don't think there's many things in the game that have duelist and impervious. So.
Mm-hmm. Nice little range
we've
3
got
weapon.
for 5 points, Galar 15 carbine. I'm excited for these things to be 0 points eventually one day.
Yep.
I might take it.
I mean, do they still have long shot on their range 2 weapons?
They do.
Yeah.
But I think depending on your clan.
If your clan doesn't have any Zoetic aims, I think you take this.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Is this Clan Ren symbol?
Yes. His third one's Clan Ren. So Night Owl's Death Watch, Clan Ren, or
custom?
No, that's covert.
Because is that covert?
Yeah.
Or is covert's the hammer and tongs?
Covert's hammer and tongs.
So it might.
I think this is not covert.
Oh, interesting.
Covert's the close range faction.
Okay. Interesting.
Or force.
Yeah, the Mythosaur I think is the custom clan symbol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We've got Mandalorian Warriors Fire Support as a support. I kind of wish they had not called them Warriors.
Stop. Rewind. Stop to play 5 minutes. All these Warriors initiates have the Mythosaur symbol on them. So even if they weren't covert, I think they'd still be able to take this. But I think Night Owls.
Because they can be taken in any clan.
Are specific.
Okay. So this is for like the special forces.
Yeah, those are for the special veterans, the veterans for each faction. So
good call there, Matt.
Don't comment on that.
You can quit screaming at the screen now.
Untype it. Backspace.
These guys look really good.
Mandalorian Warriors Fire Support. I kind of wish the name was a little different. But that's okay. They are 55 points. Same surging, defend, and speed.
Surging attack.
They come with the range 3 gun. I think it's the sharp 1.
Yeah, they come with the range 3, and then they have sharp 1, and they are.
What does heavy weapon team do?
They have to take a heavy.
Oh, they have to take a heavy. Got it.
And
so these guys just seem better, but you have to bring one of the other ones to bring.
Yep, they're a detachment for the warriors specifically. They're a detachment for the good ones. And it's interesting that they're a support slot because this is AMG ruining our bag control.
Yeah.
That's why they're support slot. So it's the same thing. They're treating these kind of like strike teams. I think these are the equivalent for strike teams.
Forces.
And there's 5 guys in the squad, right? Or 4.
Yep.
And so they're actually 90 points because you have to bring the heavy.
Yeah.
You sure there's 5 guys? Scroll up. There's 4.
But it'll be 5 with the heavy.
Oh, 5 with the heavy. Got it.
It's 5 in the other one, but
got it.
But sniper rifle. Or at least
sniper rifle. Red and black, range 1 to 4, lethal 1, bane of Far Saxon's existence.
Sharp 1.
Give me Pierce, please.
Yeah, sharp 1, lethal 1.
Special forces or support.
I like the option to
any Mandalorian.
Yep.
So
35 points. Oof. I guess all
special forces or support. So not core if they have a heavy slot.
But I mean, there's no high velocity on this, so
yeah.
And it's not sniper.
You're throwing it with the big pull or using it to try to pop somebody far away while the rest of your guys are shooting at something else. So
yeah, not bad.
It should be fun.
Oh boy!
Yeah, here it is.
We've got our Clan Kreese veterans. They're special forces. There's 5 of them. They are 120 points, so keep that in mind as we read. They're also jump to impervious. They have the Mandalorians are stronger together. We'll talk about that when we get to the leaders and what we think that might be. Tactical 1, that's pretty cool. So kind of arc-like a little bit. Their blaster pistols are red and a white. And then they have the Galar 15 carbines built in. They are search to defend, and they are courage 2.
And speed 3. Courage 2.
3, yes.
Look, so what upgrade slots do they have?
These are your full Mandalorians.
They have the heavy. They have a personnel slot.
Yeah.
Do we know what personnel Mando's have?
That's for the unit upgrades. So like Bo-Katan and
X-1.
Okay. I didn't know if they were heavies or not.
Yeah, him too.
Yeah. That's what I was to say. They can be taken in rollables or
It might be
gar.
heavy. I don't know.
Gar. But you don't think there might just be like extra Mando?
I don't think they like the extra guy.
I think they're
upgrade.
getting away from the extra guy. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That'll be interesting because the Super Commandos, they have it's like the extra guy he gives cash surge to or something.
Okay, so these guys are really expensive.
I mean, again, if they do like the duo stuff, like ARFs, that'd be kind of cool. And give them like 2 guys with like cash surge. But I think they're getting away from just like an extra guy, like a bonus guy.
So I guess you can't in Gar, but I was going to say 2 of these versus 3 ARC squads.
I'm taking.
I will say,
Gosh,
if
I don't
you're,
know.
and this
That's
is a
tough.
lot of points, so don't take this. If you're Yoda 2-pipping this, that'd be pretty
It's
sweet.
spicy.
It'd be pretty sweet.
Spicy. I've been Yoda 2-pipping a 6-man ARC squad with the heavy trooper and the clone commander,
Mm-hmm.
and it's been spicy. But
This is
I
speed
don't
3
know.
though, so you could
I know.
really
Yeah,
get
you can get
there.
anywhere.
You could really get
But the
there.
ARCs can charge.
ARCs can charge, but
Yeah,
these
but-
guys are
yeah, that's
tactical
true.
one.
That's true.
Jump 2 speed.
Well, with
So,
Obi-Wan,
like
that's
red
true.
and white.
You could double speed 2 move, but you're not getting to attack anything.
Well, if you do go to 2
if the Yoda 2-pip gives them that.
On the Yoda 2-pip, sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
In a vacuum.
They're very expensive. They're very good at basically any range outside of inside of range 3. They're very fast. The keyword. Do we know anything about the keyword? Is this where we speculate?
I think we'll
Let's
talk
wait till
more
we
about
get to
that
the
with the leaders
leaders.
because
Yeah.
it makes
Okay.
more sense.
But yes, I do think the keyword is going to be important on whether 120 feels good or not.
Yes, I do. agree with
What
that.
are these lines? What are they like?
I think that's
I
just
don't know.
I think it's aesthetic.
Okay.
I don't think it means anything.
For 28 points, you can. Oh, here you go. You have the Shucker 05 Mandalorian miniature unit. So they're a range 3 weapon. 3 black dice with overwhelm.
148 for
Yep.
these guys.
You're generating aims.
You're probably always gonna have it because
Yep.
you got tactical. So
You're generating aims, so overwhelm is actually super good.
Yeah.
That's 3 dice to your pool.
do you only get the overwhelm for the weapon pool the Shuckers in? If you
That's
split
just
fire?
it just gives suppression. It's not like it does.
I was just wondering if you could split fire and put out 2 suppressions to 2 different places. But
I think it's
probably
only
not.
in the. It's
probably in the
weapon
pool.
that
Yeah.
has overwhelm.
Yeah. Makes sense to me. Or you could take a micro grenade launcher. It's blast impact range 1 to 2, 2 white and 1 black. Blast impact 1. I think it might have said.
I thought we were done with cycle.
Yeah.
I can't wait for
Or-
this not to have exhaust someday.
Yeah.
Or be a tab.
I'm actually okay with it having cycle if it was like 15.
Yeah.
I think that's what they're
14
pricing.
points.
They're pricing this more as like an extra body that has like a really good ranged attack, like a one-off, like a
Because
ranged
this is
2 attack.
actually like the price of the extra body and the
It's closer, right? It's
Super
definitely
Commando,
closer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a way to recover we don't know about.
I mean, blast and impact 1's not bad, but like.
That's what I'm saying. It's good, but it's like it's good.
I mean, it
for
could
a
be worse,
turn.
guys. It could not have cycle.
Sure.
Yeah.
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 That's true.
And who knows? Like maybe there's certain clan tags that give free recovers anyways. So who knows?
I like the names. I like the models from what we've seen on the assembly guide, which is out. Yeah. The veterans better be really good for that price, though.
Man,
That we're getting
120s is so
Bad
steep.
Batch territory if you load that thing down.
Yeah.
Mm,
Like even
yeah.
with just a heavy.
So it
You
needs to
already have Bad
perform.
Batch.
It needs to perform like Bad Batch.
Imagine 2 of these bad boys though with a bad batch.
God.
All
You
under
don't have
Doom
points for
squad.
anything else.
It's Doom
3
Squad.
naked core.
Roll around. Hey, if you're 3 naked clones, that's not horrible. I mean, Rebel troopers are actually value.
Yeah.
Being naked as objective holders. Initiates, I think, are the least interesting, but they could be really good.
I think it depends on what clan you bring them in.
If critical mass of super squads is a thing.
And you can't bring these in the other factions. It looks like.
Are they
They
not
are
mercenaries?
What are the
Yeah.
what are the core? What are the core for?
Yeah.
No, I
other
don't think you
factions
can.
then?
No, they're not mercenaries technically.
Yeah. It's just the special
just
forces,
the-
which makes
yeah.
sense.
Yeah,
Which
so
makes
these are
sense.
just for the Mando battle forces.
For
So
now,
what are
yeah.
what are your core for Clan Kreese then? If they aren't the initiates and the warriors,
These guys.
It is the initiates.
It is the
Okay.
initiates and the warriors. But you can't
I'm sure
bring
their battle
initiates.
force will just say
it'll say
you bring
all.
or when you equip this,
Yeah.
their
Yeah.
affiliation changes to Clan Kreese
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yep.
Okay. So speaking of Clan Kreese, let's look at some leaders. We've got Bo-Katan. She's got jump 2, Death from Above, Impervious, Mandalorians are stronger together, Tactical 1. So she's like a souped up version of the vet squad itself.
Mhm.
And costs 10 points less to that vet squad.
Brutal.
But they've kind of been doing that with heroes since they're one off. They make them, we're saying cheaper and cheaper heroes. Shout out Walking Han. Get your discount, please. She surged a crit, which is great. Surge defense, speed 3, courage 3.
High
High
velocity
velocity.
pistols.
Death
2
from
red, 2
above.
black. Yeah, very interesting. Lot of slots, command slots, 2 training.
I'm eyeballing that weapon slot right down there for the dark saber.
I'm pretty sure it's for the dark saber. Yeah. We've got her first. Well, first, how do we feel about the price?
First off, I thought it was kind of steep. I was wanting her to be like 95 or 100. I feel like that, but her command
I think
cards
she's like
make it.
This looks good, even if you just ran her there.
No,
Like,
I
she's
agree.
not a
I think you
bad
can.
unit.
I think you can. I think you definitely can. Her command cards really make it better, I think.
Yeah.
But you think about it, like the dark saber is going to cost 5 to 10 points, so she'll be 115, 120, maybe. But I guess even without the dark saber, I think she's still pretty solid as like a not necessarily a bounty hunter because you're not bounty, but she'll be a decent bounty hunter for Gar. So
Yeah, I'm pretty curious on how AMG values command cards. Like, do they go through and like assign point values to command cards that we don't see?
it seems like they've been, I don't know, they've been really kind of stingy with command cards recently. Like it seemed like they were giving out, like Luke has 6 and Vader has 6, and there are so many heroes that got like 6, and now all of a sudden, like all the new, especially the clone ones, are just like, okay, like
I mean,
Base is gonna get 2.
they got their 6 before they even took over the game.
True,
though.
you're right. You're right.
And also, that was when those 6 rounds too.
Do you think there's a world where they start getting rid of command cards that exist now?
No, but I think they
No.
could change them.
Yeah, I think they're gonna limit because, like, even with Luke and Vader, there's some that you can't take with the other.
Yeah, well, Vader no, but Luke,
true,
yes.
true.
So I think they're trying to get away from that because even the Thrawn and Tarkin, I think they're wanting you to play less Vader cards, even though Thrawn wants Vader around, at least as the card is. I don't know if you actually do, but yeah, they want you to play some of the Thrawn cards instead. So
I can't remember if it shows the Darksaber on here, but I'm wondering if the Darksaber is only going to be if you're playing Clan Kreese. like if you take her and Gar, maybe you can't take the Darksaber because I think Din is going to work that way. If I remember what the Wills were saying when we talked to them at Adepticon, is that when Din is in the covert, he can take the Darksaber, but you're not going to be able to do that in Empire and Rebels.
Gotcha.
Is my understanding.
That makes sense.
So I'm wondering when these characters are being used in their clans, that's when they can take the Darksaber.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And she'll have a shield upgrade too, I'm assuming, right?
That would be lame if she did not. When she's literally on the card.
Darksaber will give her immune pierce in melee. And then she'll be pretty tough to kill in melee with immune pierce, searching red saves.
And impervious.
Yeah.
Well, she'll be immune pierce. She'll be straight up immune
Very
pierce
good.
with the sword. So, okay.
Her first command card, it's a 1-pip, higher purpose. Also, confirmed Imperial Super Commandos are going to come to the game eventually. Gross, because they'll probably be the best Mandalorians in the game at some
The
point.
Empire wants and needs jetpack Mandos like everybody else.
So at the start of Bo-Katan Kryze's next activation, she may make a recover action. Bo-Katan Kryze gains Barrage and Relentless this round. Additionally, while Bo-Katan is engaged this round, her weapons gain Pierce 1. So, explain to me how Barrage works again. Does that synergize with Relentless at all?
You get to make an additional attack action if you don't use the Arsenal keyword, which she doesn't have. So she'll get to make a free attack.
Okay, so she's definitely not using the Arsenal keyword then.
Yeah,
so I think
exactly.
you just move. I think you just move.
So you move, shoot, then move, shoot
then...
again. Yeah, it's a weird way of doing it, but unless there's a weapon that gives her Arsenal,
I don't think you can move between the attacks though.
I think it lets you just make a free attack action, and then
it makes you make the action twice. I think is what the if you don't do Arsenal. Don't worry,
I like the keyword though.
I like
the command card. If a unit with a Barrage keyword has a Barrage card, it may make two attack actions during its activation instead of one if it does not use the Arsenal keyword during its activation.
Okay, so you could double move. You
can
move, shoot.
That's sick. So it's like her just flying through the air and just like And I assume it doesn't have to be a ranged attack. It could be a melee, right?
It's just an attack action.
Yeah, it's relentless. Yeah, so she could move into melee. She could like move, shoot, move into melee, and then shoot them with Pierce 1. That'd be sick.
Yeah,
that's good.
Well, she's already gonna have Pierce on the saber too, so it's probably gonna be like Pierce 2 or Pierce 3. Yeah.
Okay, that sounds good.
She's got 3 pip, so I'm guessing no 2 pip for her. Mandalore will survive. She orders herself into units. When a unit is issued an order with this card and may remove 1 suppression token, it's probably good. A lot of emphasis on dealing out suppression lately. This round, when an allied Night Owl unit that has a face-up order token makes an attack action during its activation, after the effect is resolved, that unit may make a speed 1 move. So,
that's good. That's nice.
Yeah, so that's really cool because X-1 has coordinate, so you can give out multiple orders with face-up. You can make multiple units with face-up order tokens because the unspecified has to be from this card. And then if you attack, you make a speed 1 move. So a lot of mobility.
Yeah. You could also make. Do they have comm slots on any of those guys? Because you could definitely do some HQ uplinks too.
I didn't see any comm slots, but that would be sick too.
Initiative.
Yeah, but you could even use this to like peek if you want to.
Shoot and then hide. Yeah.
Or shoot and go somewhere else, or you get extra range off of it. That's very good.
Or give you that extra speed 1 to get into melee or something too.
Yep. A lot of utility. Extra moves, good. You heard it here first.
No Time for Sorrows plus.
Yeah.
Sure. And it's not on Leia, so it's even better.
Yeah. It's true. Then we got our boy Axe Woes. He is an operative. Jump 2, he's got charge. He does have coordinate to a Clan Kryze unit. He's impervious, also has the tactical 1. So this is definitely the aim Mando clan for sure.
There was some hubbub with his promo card having red-black on his weapon instead of red-white. So this looks like it's officially red-white. So,
however, this does say Vibron Neef. So who knows if this card is correct?
Scholars are still debating to this day what Vibron Neef means.
Yeah. So there's definitely a few mistypes in this. So who knows if this is the
so fast. Everybody's speed 3 with jump 2. That's gonna be so
crazy,
huge.
Man.
Well, he's got
gonna be
so that's wild.
It's gonna be huge.
He's 90 points.
Yep. Two equipment slots. Sounds like flamethrower time.
Will this be Gar's Han Solo?
90 points. He has some big shoes to fill if he's gonna.
Yeah. And no command cards either for him. So
he's faster, but he doesn't have double activations every round. Though.
I'm slapping a flame around him still though.
Yep.
No death from above, but Yeah, I think he's going to be solid.
Do you guys think the Flamers are going to have Arsenal written on them?
I'd hope so.
Oh, yeah. That probably makes sense.
You need Arsenal because you need the extra dice to get you over the top if you're ever going to wipe anything.
Yeah. Please, Garsangs needs a submit. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I think he's good.
Yeah, I think it'll be fine.
I think he's good. I think he's better base without, like, at 90 points, I'd take him.
Oh, he's got a comp slot.
Yeah, he's got a comp slot, so.
We have the armor. She's forging the future.
Hmm.
She's the commander for the covert. She's also 100. Well, she's 120, whereas Bo was 110. She's got aid, 2 covert units. She's got charge, impervious, reliable 1. This is the way, move 1 or recover 2. And I think this article kind of tells us what this is the way kind of does, like kind of tips the hand here. It's 3. She's only on a melee profile. It's 3 red, 3 black, crit 1, impact 2, pierce 1. That's pretty good.
That's really good.
It's not bad.
Pretty good. You're getting 1 surge for free, and then you're gonna have reliable. You can spend on another surge for attacking.
Or you can aid that reliable surge over to your friendly units and give them surge to defend. Yeah. Almost.
How about a 6 wound surging red save unit though? Like, holy cow!
Courage 3.
Courage 3. That's insane.
And it's like baby Op Vader without the force powers.
Yeah.
And
we'll get extra into that when we get to the command cards.
She's got 2 command slots here.
Yep.
Training.
Into the fray.
That's what I'm thinking, because she's going to be able to tank enough, but also then you can aid them as she's getting the.
Yeah.
You can
get them where they need to go if you need to.
Yeah.
Wow. That's good.
Pretty good.
2 command slots. Recovered. This is the way? Are you able to do it to yourself? Because recover 2 could be nice. This maybe could be Emperor's orders. Okay. Also, I like the little flame, like the forge effects on the point cost. Very cool.
Yeah, they're really getting creative with the point cost area.
Yeah, I like how all the clan in the top left have looks like a armor piece.
Yeah, a pauldron.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Like I said,
we've got her 3 pip here. We shape ourselves. Armor in 2 units. You can divulge it, and you get to give 2 units either cash aim or cash dodge. 2 covert units, but I feel like that goes without saying because I don't think you can take her anywhere else.
Yeah, you can't. She's covert.
She's only covert, yeah. And then when a unit is issued an order with this card, it may make a recover action. So there you go.
That's awesome. That's just a good card. That's just a good card.
Great way to clear suppression.
Oh, look at Den and Grogu right there. So cute.
The art is also fantastic.
Yeah, the art's been really good.
Yeah, good job, Brian Valley. And then her 2 pip, both Hunter and Prey, the armor in 1 unit. At the end of the armor's first activation this round, she may suffer 1 wound. She does shuffle her order token into the order pool during the armor's second activation this round. She makes 1 fewer action. She's implacable.
Implacable. 2 pip implacable with an extra order.
Yep. So good. Very good.
Yeah, I don't know what else you can say other than it's good. It's
good. Yep. No, she's good. And this is the one I'm most excited about after the armor. This is
it in the past Vizsla paragraph, I guess they talk about? This is the way.
Yeah. We got Paz Vizsla. He's the operative for the covert. He's Courage 3. He's 5 health surging both ways, speed 2. He's a field commander. Pervious, steady. This is the way, aim 2. He's got 2 red, 2 white, pierce 1 vibro knife, and he's got a range 1 to 3 repeating blaster, overwhelm 1 red, 3 white, 2 black, Z6 of your dreams.
Yeah.
He's 105.
Yep.
Did they spell Vizsla right? I feel like it was messed up earlier. Maybe they switched these ones. I don't know. But 105. So both of them a little pricier, I guess.
Seems good.
I think he's good.
What training slots are you taking on this guy?
Offensive push. Overwatch is the answer.
Overwatch is the correct
Overwatch.
answer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Overwatch is the correct answer. And that is because of this command card. It's a 1-pip. Go. There are too many. You order Paz Vizsla. Permanent. This card may only be selected if Paz Vizsla is within 2 of 2 or more enemy units. Paz Vizsla changes courage to null. Gains 1 standby token. Gains stationary. And his weapon gains a versatile. Additionally, when Paz Vizsla spends a standby token after the effector's resolve, he may suffer a wound. If he does, he gains 1 standby token. Wild.
So good. Pretty sick.
Wild.
I'm just going to stand over here and guard this point with my life.
Eat your heart out.
Come at me.
FD turret.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy decides to be the coolest FD turret ever whenever he wants.
Don't know how good this will be, but I think it's going to be super interesting. This is the one where I feel like strike team snipers might make you really sad.
Yeah.
Because you can't move, so they will be able to set out to shoot. But hopefully with your other speed 3 units, you will be able to clear those guys off before they make Paz sad. So
just put them. You got surging saves. You can potentially bail yourself out of anything.
Does he have impervious too?
Well, that's what I'm saying. The instant wound.
Yeah, but yet they have to do it. They have to do it a bunch, and they can't strip a standby. I don't know. I think you could put this guy in a very annoying place. Like you could choose, like, hey, where's the most annoying place I can put this? And then drop down a range 3 unstrippable standby, and then you trigger the standby, and then you pick up another standby.
But you got to take a wound. That's what I'm saying about the strike team's auto wounding. Is that
that's
going to limit his ability to take the standby.
But I mean, he's what, 105?
Yeah.
I don't know what his equipment will be, but Overwatch is 4 points. If he's like 110, if it takes 3
if he can take
strike
a flavor
teams,
with Arsenal, and then he gets to use that repeating blaster in melee.
It's going to be very position
crazy.
Yeah, I think you could make it where even if you have to kill him, right? Because he's just going to sit there for forever and be a turret.
Okay, so it's versatile. So you get in melee, and then you play this card.
Yeah.
Because then you can just shoot out of it.
And have unstrippable standbys.
Yeah.
So good.
That's going to be fun. If there is some way to medic this guy, that will be very interesting. But
it doesn't say you can't, but I don't know if they have the.
I don't know if they have any. Yeah. Did I see something about buses being like a heavy auction?
There's like one you can take a vehicle. I don't know what the requirements are for that or what vehicles you can take.
That might be the custom plan or something.
But take one. Yeah, that might be it's a whole totally different thing.
Let's see.
Yeah, this is the way.
This is the way. Aim 2 ensures he and his nearby allies take careful aim as they advance. It allows him to apply his steady and overwhelm keywords to the fullest. So nearby allies. So probably range 1 to 2, probably 2, because everything seems to be 2 these days.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm assuming when he acts or spends an aim.
I thought there was something.
Nearby.
There's another paragraph that lays it out better, I think.
Okay, well, we'll keep going. Here are the unit upgrade cards. Axe is 30. He becomes the leader. He's got independent aim or dodge and infiltrate. Infiltrate's really nice.
Infiltrate
speed 3, jump 2 unit, yes.
And then bow is also 30. She becomes the leader. She has a tap ability that removes any number of surrender tokens, and you gain charge until the end of its activation. Another
very nice,
really solid upgrade.
Not bad.
Was it here? Don't think so. So we'll just keep going. The Paz Vizsla upgrade. He's 40 points, 2 health though. Leader. Still has this the way. And then he's got his same gun from
that's crazy.
With the overwhelm. So it's
good.
The unit is very cool. But I think maybe if you run armor and din, I would not be surprised to see Paz Goner unit just to make
Oh,
points
yeah.
work.
Mm-hmm.
And he's so freaking cool. I feel like you have to try to
That
get
mid
this
is
guy
gonna
in
be
your
awesome.
list. I feel like you have to try to get this guy in your army.
Yeah. And then we got the armor officer at 40. She's a leader. Raises courage value by 1, and again reliable 2. Do you think she goes in like a warrior unit? Probably.
I mean, you could throw her in a super squad.
You can't throw in a super squad though. This is a slot, right?
Oh, it's a personnel thing. Yeah. So I guess a warrior. Yeah.
This
or maybe
would
one
be,
of those
this
fire
would be
support
sick
teams.
in a super squad though. I know what you're saying.
This would
That
be
would be
sick in a super
scary.
squad.
It'd be like hiding behind 9 wounds of red saves. Surging red saves is, yeah. Anyway,
God, that might be better than the unit at that point.
Yeah, that'll be good.
I didn't see it in the article, but I thought it said something about how this is the way would trigger when a unit is issued an order within range X of the unit with the keyword.
I think I saw that on
I think
Reddit,
that's
but I don't know
implied.
Okay,
for sure. Okay. I don't know. Exciting stuff. It all looks cool. I don't know if anyone's done math on these guys, see how many acts. I feel like these are going to be 10 act armies.
They're going to be very mobile, though. Extremely mobile.
Yeah.
So, hoping that.
I mean, I feel like as far as battle forces go, they're going to fall more in line with GAR. So,
yeah,
10,
I mean, for sure.
Or maybe a slim 12 or 11.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be speed 3 jump going for surging save, red save army. So,
they have no cheap unit to take. This is the main thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Get used to playing with those pass tokens.
I'm excited. I still
good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Seems like good design. I kind of wish the points were a little bit less, but that'll come with time.
Spoken like a true GAR player.
Yeah,
go, baby.
No, I feel you. We'll see. Maybe they're just that good.
Maybe.
Hey, not so fast there. We got some more Mando news like the day after we recorded this episode. So it's kind of busy, but we're going to try and squeeze it in. So we have it all in one episode for you guys to listen to. Unfortunately, Matt can't be here for this, unfortunately. So we're going to just try and squeeze it out with me and Mitchem, see how we do. There's a lot to go over, and we're going to try and go over it kind of quickly. We'll definitely have more thoughts once we actually figure out how to build these lists and play them some, but we thought we'd just go ahead and go over it for you guys. So right off the bat, we've got the Mandalorian Clans Battleforce document. The special rules. All units included in the army must have the same affiliation as at least one commander or operative. Also, mercenary units do not count toward the minimum number of ranks required, and the army may include any number of mercenaries at each rank. Oh, they do count toward the minimum. Sorry. Yes, so that's what makes a difference. I was about to say, why is that even there if it's the same? But they do count. They do count. During setup, the player must choose light or dark side. And then during army building, if all of your commanders or operative units have the same affiliation, your army gains that affiliation special rule. So this is where the real sauce is for this stuff. So for the covert, your army may include any number of Mandalorian initiate units, but must still follow this battle force's rank requirements. When a Mandalorian initiate unit equips a unique personnel upgrade, reduce the cost of that upgrade by 5 points. Initial thoughts there, Mitchem?
Pretty solid, because I think most of the personnels are like 10 points. I don't know if there's any 5-point upgrades. There might be to make them free, but allowing your initiates or warriors to bring more stuff to have more points is always good, I think. Honestly, just kind of overall in all these special rules, I think they're all really cracked kind of in their own way. I'm curious about your thoughts on Clan Ren. That one seems the most unique, or I don't want to say confusing, but like for me at least to understand. But yeah, no, this first one, Covert, I think Covert's going to be pretty solid.
And the personnel slot, just so I'm not getting it confused, is that the initiate squad?
So that is like what allows them to bring. So the personnel squad is not the heavy upgrade. So it's like so it makes your super squads cheaper. So it makes them 40 points instead of 45.
Yeah,
and then you can bring like Axwos, Bo-Katan, Din, Paz, like those are all your personnel. So it's all the character upgrades are 5 points cheaper.
Okay,
so basically, the armor is 35 points and Paz is 35 points. Yeah, instead of 40. And then the super squad is 40 points instead of 45, which is pretty big.
So maybe a drop in the bucket on those bigger units, but I mean, it adds up for upgrades, I suppose.
And it's unique too because you can bring any number of initiates. Because I think the normal cap is you can only bring 2 max initiates, 0 to 2. I think, and that we'll get to that later in the army building requirements. But allowing you to bring multiple cheap units of initiates, I think, is really, really good.
Yeah. Well, also they don't have any special forces, so that's like what this Covert's going to be built on is the core.
Yeah, it'll be the Horde Mando faction, I guess, if you will.
Yeah, well, all the children of the Watch type situation.
Yeah.
This is the clan you're probably actually bringing super squads in.
Yeah.
Anyway, I guess you could splash one of the others. I don't know. The initial list building I've done, I feel like you don't get too far past 10 units before they start thinning out quite a bit. So we'll see how that goes. I mean, they're all tough units though. So
yeah, I really think, because we're kind of in the meta now, we're like 12 is the new 10. But if you bring all these guys that are like speed 3 and they have red armor saves and there's like 5 units and you bring super squads, like you're going to have a lot of mobility to be able to get around the board and contest stuff. So
yeah, because that act padding is with strike teams that die easy once you get into them.
Yeah,
Imperial probe droids that die easy when you get into them.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, skilled players are obviously still going to make use of them, but yeah, I think it'll be okay. And then let's go ahead and go over the Covert's clan tag, which is I think is this is the way. Do you have that one?
Oh yes,
handy?
I do.
But
this is the way.
I think for like the armor and Paz, they have like this is the way recover, or this is the way aim, and then if they get an order up to range 2, they can give that give another the clan tag to take the action.
Yeah, so the armor has this is the way move 1 or recover 2. And this is the way keyword states when an allied unit with this is the way keyword is issued an order, choose up to X other allied covert units within range 2 of that unit. Each chosen unit performs the action listed by the unit that was issued the orders, this is the way keyword, as a free action. So basically, if you give the armor an order, you can pick another unit, another covert unit within range 2, and they can move, or you can pick 2 units within range 2 of who, and they can make a recover.
Okay. So, yeah. And that makes sense for those numbers being next to those actions.
Now it does.
Like, kind of like, what do you mean recover 2? So, makes total sense. I don't know. I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, and Paz Vizslas is aim 2, so you can give 2 units an aim.
Yeah, fits Paz.
Yeah.
And just the units around them, right? It's not, you can't include themselves.
It is choose up to X other allied units. Other allied units.
Okay, so it's like Inspire. You can't do it yourself.
You can't choose yourself.
Okay. And then moving on to Clan Kreese, Night Owls here. During the remove token step of the end phase, choose up to 3 green tokens on allied units. The chosen tokens are not removed. So like a super vigilance going on here. And then if you want to go over there, Mandalorians are stronger together keyword.
Mandalorians are stronger.
But these guys are basically the AIM faction. They are going to be getting
They're the token
aims
generation.
at the wazoo. Yeah,
Yeah.
they are the gar. They are the gar of.
Yeah, they are the gar of the Mando clans.
Yeah.
I think that's really unique because it just says 3 green tokens, so it could be the same 3 green tokens on 1 unit, or it could be 3 units, or you could do 2 and 1, or however. It's just 3 green tokens, so that's nice. Okay, Mandalorians are stronger together. When an allied unit with a Mandalorian is stronger together keyword spends 1 or more AIM tokens. After the effect is resolved, it gains a dodge token if it is within 2 of another allied unit with the Mandalorians are stronger together keyword. If an allied unit with the Mandalorians are stronger together keyword spends 1 or more dodge tokens after the effect is resolved, it gains 1 AIM token if it is within range 2 of another allied unit with the Mandalorians are stronger together keyword. So basically, if it spins an AIM, it gets a dodge. If it spins a dodge, it gets an AIM. If they're within range 2 of another unit that has the same keyword as it.
It's kind of like Swashbuckler, but souped up even more, just with an ally restriction kind of thing.
So your Bo-Katan's going to want to be hanging out.
You want to ball up,
Yeah, pretty much. Mm-hmm. So it's not. It's the clone. Yeah, it's not token sharing, but it's pretty damn close. So
interesting. I wonder. No, I won't make that analogy. I won't make that analogy for each clan. Lots of tokens. I don't know. I personally, right off the bat, they seem the most obvious what they'll be good at, and I think they're going to be pretty good at it.
I think they will probably be the best outside of the factions, because I think you can bring like Axe Woes and like Clan Kree's vets and then keep them within range 2 of each other. They really synergize off of that keyword. And then now granted, they won't get to keep the tokens because they'll be outside, but still generating their own tokens outside of the Mando clans is still pretty good. Like if you bring them in Rebels or a Gar. So.
Yeah. And then with her Darksaber, she can give that to other Mandos. The Mandalorians are stronger together. So this is also how you can do more of a hero hammer.
Yeah, so I guess you could bring Bo and the Darksaber and Rebels with Din, and then if she will give that keyword to Din, and then you keep them together as a Doom Squad, and then they could generate
or Boba Fett,
stuff like that, or Boba Fett, too as well.
Yeah, so. Sabine.
Yeah, Sabine, as well. Of course, she's just better at Rebels. Of course, she's better.
She Clan Ren.
Yeah. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine.
I think I'm understanding that right. We will double check when we look at the Darksaber upgrade.
Yeah.
If that is actually how that plays, but I do believe that is how that will work. Clan Ren. So their clan tag allows allied Mandalorian trooper units to gain Guardian 1 to other Clan Ren units. Units with Guardian X in the army can use the Guardian X keyword on other allied units that have Guardian X keyword. Commander and operative units in the army that have the Guardian X keyword can benefit from backup. So that's cool. And then do you want to talk about we fight for our family?
Yeah. We fight for our family. When a unit with the We Fight for Our Family keyword makes an attack action after the effect is resolved, choose another allied unit with the We Fight with Our Family keyword within range 2, if able. The chosen unit gains a dodge. So another way of generating tokens, basically you make an attack with one unit, then another unit within range 2 gets a dodge.
We fight for our family, not with our family.
Oh, yeah, we fight for, sorry. Different movie. We fight for our family, sorry.
I mean, yeah, it was soon enough. Okay, so the problem with giving Guardian to all your units is that in a Mando clan, I don't want any of these units to be taking ones. They're all expensive.
I mean, I guess because you can give a Super Mando Initiate Squad. They have Guardian 1. And basically you just pick one unit that's just going to Guardian all this stuff. Right?
Well, they can only Guardian one of it. So like it'd be
True.
one unit that's taking a huge shot, and then they're all pulling one off.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. So I guess if you want to like keep your Clan Ren veterans alive, you can shed off hits to all your individual initiates.
I guess that's what it is.
Like,
like you have the initiates and like your more dinky guys, I guess, doing it, but they're guarding without surge. Like,
yeah, true.
So they're worse at guarding than the more. So like, it doesn't feel great to me. Based on we fight for our family getting the dodges, I thought they were going to have something that let them spend dodges on Guardian.
That's what I thought. Yeah, because you can't do that anymore.
Right. Like it's only Obi-Wan that can do that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
That would have been cool. Also with the Guardian change, are they all like, do you want to just suppress up your army that way?
Yeah, that's a lot of suppression to go around.
That doesn't feel great. I think the real juice for Clan Ren is the best god duelists having charge now.
Yes.
Like,
massive.
Like, if anything, that seems to be the cool Clan Ren tech, if I had to guess. I might be completely wrong. There might be some cool idea someone has for this, but
what's the backup? I mean, can Guardian...
So normally a unit with Guardian cannot benefit from backup.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. So Obi-Wan can't benefit from backup?
Correct.
Huh.
Or Chewie
Obi-Wan
can't either.
Sucks.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan's terrible.
Don't you play garbage?
Not Obi-Wan and not Anakin.
Okay, let's talk about Death Watch here. When an allied unit defeats an enemy unit after the effect is resolved, the allied unit may make a recover action or may make a speed 1 move. And then we have their
Victory
keyword,
or death.
Victory or death, yeah.
When an allied unit with the victory or death keyword suffers 1 or more wounds from an enemy attack after the attack is resolved, the allied unit may gain 1 suppression token. If it does, it may gain an aim or dodge token.
Okay.
So lots of ways of generating tokens for free.
The thing I do not like about this, though, is that it is dependent on being wounded. Again,
and you have to gain a suppression.
Another
suppression.
Another clan tag that is like based on attritioning these units that you do not want to attrition.
Yeah. And you think about it too, like if you are shot at with a suppressive weapon and an overwhelm, so you're taking 3 suppression there, and then you could choose to take a 4th suppression to get a token. Like,
yes, but that's okay. That's fine because the clan tag takes care of that, because then you can just take a recover.
True.
So you take the token, then recover all the suppression off immediately.
I mean, you have to defeat an enemy unit. Like if they get shot.
Oh no, okay. I thought both of them are when you lost a.
No.
Okay.
The clan tag is when they defeat an enemy unit, they make a recover.
Okay,
but this is when you take a wound. Yeah. So
less synergistic.
Yeah, it's tough.
I mean, free recovers are good. There are plenty of training type slots like O-Push and other things that you want to not spend a full action to recover with. So like this, it feels kind of like a win more type thing. Like I'm killing stuff and it's going to help me continue to keep my gear up. But all the new Mando generic gear is all discard, not tap, I believe. Yeah. Except for like the Shucker Heavy, I think. Whichever that blast one is.
And then to be able to get your shield back, you have to have recharge, correct?
And that's only on the commander.
And that's only on the commander.
So that's only going to be for Gar and Rook.
But it is nice because on the commanders you can get shield 3, which is nice. Because I think it gives them an extra shield if you take both. Because you can take the combat shield.
You can't take both.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. You can't because it's non.
Yeah, one says non.
Yeah, and one says non. So never mind.
Yeah. There's a lot of new stuff.
It's so many.
I will go ahead and talk about Shadow Collective Mandalorians here as well, since they're so related. As it currently stands, there has been some clarification, but it seems like these will not replace the Shoutout Collective Mandalorians. So these are Super Commandos, and then in Shoutout Collective there will be Mandalorian Super Commandos. They have separate heavies. They are still 3 models base in Shadow Collective. It does seem like they're going to get some of the new gear. They've upgraded they've errated them to where they count as Mandalorians troopers, so they have access to the new rockets, which is good because they lost the old rockets and the flamer and the whipcord. So there will be some new stuff there to play with, I think. But they have a weapon slot with no item for it now, so not sure what is going to go on there. And then the Rook Cast upgrade, there's a new one that's also just called Rook Cast. That's 10 points cheaper, but doesn't have a weapon profile. Is only 1 health. And they've mentioned some errata that's coming, but it doesn't mention her. So I don't know if there's going to be 2 upgrades. I kind of hope so, because I don't think the new one's that good, personally. So I hope the Shadow Collector one continues to stay, because I think throwing her in a Mando unit that can bring a flamethrower would actually be worth the points in Shadow Collective now. And then we'll talk more about the new Rook unit and the Gar unit when we get to those cards. But we've got one more clan to talk about here, and that is your clan, our clan, the X-1 clan, whatever clan you want to make. Kind of like custom commanders, it's custom clan rules. There's like a little menu where you get to pick 2 of the following items, and I'm going to kind of summarize them, not to try to make this go a little faster, but basically your options are veterans. It gives your Mandalorian warriors the carbine upgrade, so they'll be range 3 just starting off, and reduces the cost of that upgrade by 5 points. Okay, so you still got to pay for it, but it's 5 instead of 10.
The carbines are 5 points base.
Okay, so they're free.
Free.
Okay, so it just makes them free. Perfect. And then during setup, you can choose 2 units to gain Dauntless, so that's cool.
Yeah.
And then there's tools of the trade. You get to bring an extra flame projector, jetpack rocket, and whipcord launcher. Currently, you're limited to 2 in your armies of those, so you can go up to 3. And also, the additional companies do not cost points and may be equipped by any Mandalorian trooper unit, ignoring restrictions. Each unit may still only ever be equipped with 1 copy of an upgrade card. That's kind of interesting. I feel like someone might find a way to break a combo there.
Mm-hmm.
And then we've got rapid deployment, which is
this one is really cool.
It's like old infiltrate. So as long as you are outside of 2 of an enemy unit and they aren't holding an asset token, or something with advantage tokens, right? If you set, you're not setting them aside for an advantage type thing.
Mm-hmm.
They can just deploy beyond range 2 of enemy units, like the old way you can infiltrate. So very interesting.
Yeah, super good. Alpha Strike. Drop them in wherever you need them.
Yeah. And then Matt's already talking about doing this with a Gav, because the other thing here is guns for hire. You may include a bus, the speeder truck, a Gav, or a Wheelo tank in your army. These units change their affiliation to the generic Mando tag and gain coordinate Mandalorian warriors and independent surge. Super cool for the Wheelo, which
super
does not
nice
surge.
for the Wheelo. Yeah.
I mean, also the speeder truck, but it's not putting out that many dice anyways. So I think for the Wheelos there, you are bringing if you can bring the Frenzied Gunner, you bring the Frenzied Gunner and the Door Gunner, because all the crews really aren't going to work for Mandos at all. But yeah. Now, I don't know if you take this once, if you can bring 2 heavies, or if you have to take this twice to get 2 heavies. Do you know the clarification?
I would say probably
I think you
one,
just take it once.
It says A5 shooter truck, A. So that implies 1. I don't know if you can choose it twice, though.
Interesting. It does say choose 2 of the following.
That is true. So maybe you can.
Yeah. It's on all the other ones. You just, well, I don't know. Tools of the trade, I guess you might want to do twice, which would be crazy if you could bring 4 flamethrowers and jetpack rockets. And then the last one, Feats of Valor. When an allied unit in this army defeats an enemy unit after the effect is resolved, the allied unit gains 1 Valor token. So at 1 Valor token, the unit has Dauntless. At 2 Valor tokens at the start of each of its activations, it gains an aim token, a dodge token, or surge token. And at 3 Valor tokens, it has Exemplar, and these bonuses are cumulative.
So good. So good. I mean, you got to kill 3 things to get 3 Valor tokens, but like late game, that is so good.
So my thought is you have some kind of sniper that is like shooting the other person's snipers, right?
Yeah.
And picking those units up. Yeah, that's wild.
It'd be pretty sick to get a unit of like super squad initiates that kind of just go around and kill things and then slowly get better and better as they, the game goes on.
The funny thing is this says unit. So if you like took a Wheelo or Gav, I think you could put those on there. And then you have this giant base with Exemplar.
Jeez.
So it's kind of wild. I think there's going to be a lot of cool combinations coming out of here with this. So people are going to make some fun stuff. And then we've got the Force Org. It lists all the unique characters you can bring. And
that's where it says 0 to 2 Mandalorian initiates, unless you're covert. And the core and the units allowed.
The 2 to 6?
Yeah, 2 to 6, but up in the units allowed, it says core 0 to 2. No, scroll down. Units allowed underneath army building. And core.
You can only bring 2.
You can only bring 2 Mandalorian initiates. Unless you're covert, you can bring more. But you can't bring more than 6.
Interesting.
So.
Man, that makes the clans expensive.
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know. Okay. Well, cool. Do you wanna look at some cards? Let's look at some cards.
Yeah.
I'll quit sharing and let you pull those up.
Let's see. Where should we start? Let's start at the beginning, I guess.
Like any good story.
Oh, come on. Why are you so small?
Okay. So Dan's got his covert cards now, but the thing we will really want to look at here is the new command card, the We Are Mandalorians. 1 Mandalorian Trooper unit. When a unit is issued an order with this card, it gains Inspire 2 this round and may make a Speed 1 move. This round, when a unit issued an order by this card attacks during the form attack pool step, it may add X black attack dice to one of its attack pools to a maximum of 5, where X is the number of suppression tokens on other Mandalorian troopers units within 2 of this attacking unit. So this card, I actually think, does go with the Death Watch pretty good there, since you can choose to take on suppression.
Yeah. Also, this go pretty good with all the Guardian stuff on Claim Rin as well.
Oh, very true. Good, great analysis there, Mitchem. I don't know if it's worth the 1 card dump that you get to just probably blow somebody up. Like, I think you'd try to add this to a big flamer attack or something and just wipe something out if you can. But that's pretty cool. Crate Dragon coming to the game confirmed.
It doesn't look like there's any changes on Den's card. I know it's sideways, but
I think it's just the
covert.
Yeah.
And he's still 95 points, so nothing big there. And little Grogu, no changes on him. So
yeah. The 2-pip aerial assault. When a unit with the jump X keyword is issued an order with this card, it may make a jump 2 action. This round, when an ally unit that has a face-up order token and the jump X keyword attacks, means death from above. This card is sick.
This card's so good.
So you end around behind cover, you take your free jump 2, you go with those units, you shoot, and then you jump back down behind cover.
Yep.
It's awesome.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah.
Love that.
Or you're really far from an objective and like, oh, I'm going to get 3 speed
3 moves. Yeah. And also this doesn't, I'm pretty sure like you can have an asset token and still move 3 times, unlike GOs or like speeder bikes, because this doesn't say you're not weighed down or anything or something.
Right. Yeah. Well, and also this is happening outside of.
That's true. It's happening outside your
phase,
activation.
so.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Super good. Mandos are going to be speedy, man. They're going to be fast.
Yeah. Good. They should feel fast. I feel like they have not felt that fast up until now because you rarely were moving twice. And it felt bad if you did, but I think it's going to be pretty good now.
Yeah.
I think the Ursa Wren clan or the Ursa Wren card's been shown already. I think she looks pretty good. Personally.
Not bad. Bolster, jump
75 points. That's pretty solid.
Entourage, Clan Wren veterans, it's pretty solid. Inspire One Nimble.
I am surprised she's not going to be the Darksaber carrier for this, and we've got.
I don't think she ever carried the Darksaber.
Yeah, I don't know. I just thought they're going to bend the rules a little bit, but it makes sense that it'll be Sabine.
Yeah. 75 points. That's so good. Yeah. That's so good.
The 3-pip weapons are a religion. When a unit is issued an order with this card, it gains charge this round. The weapons of allied Mandalorian trooper units gain versatile this round.
Crazy.
Really good.
Maybe not a turn 1 play, but definitely like a turn 3, turn 4.
I could see it turn 2.
Yeah, I can see it turn 2 for
1,
sure.
And then get within charge range.
Yeah.
So Clan Wren veterans have been shown. The Clan Wren card here is a 1-pip for Ursa. No one threatens our family. She can order a Clan Wren commander or an operative. The unit gains Guardian 1 until the end of the round, so that stacks with the Guardian 1 that they probably have, so they can Guardian 2. Additionally, when allied Clan Wren unit uses Guardian X this round after the effect is resolved, choose another Clan Wren unit within one of that unit. The chosen unit gains 1 aim token, so it kind of just soups up what their clan tag is already doing. So 1-pip with bonuses. Clan Wren veterans, we've seen them. Sabine has a new card here. It's for her back in the fold. New unit card. Make the impossible possible. Sabine Wren has steady this round. And she gets a free action for the round as well, where she can place 1 allied graffiti token within 1 and an LOS of Sabine Wren touching a piece of non-area terrain. So, more graffiti tokens. It's coming back.
The steady on this card is really good.
Yes, I assume she'll still have Gunslinger as well. So
yes, I think she does.
The 3-pip, we protect our own. When a unit is issued an order with this card, it gains 1 aim token or dodge token this round. When an allied Clan Wren unit spends 1 or more aim tokens or dodge tokens after the effect is resolved, choose another Clan Wren unit within 2. The unit gains 1 token at the same time. So just more tokens.
More tokens. Kind of like a teamwork card for a turn. This is pretty solid, I think.
Yeah, solid 3-pip. Yeah. Agreed. Sabine's new card here. Jump 2, Gunslinger, Impervious, Nimble, we fight for our family. So pretty similar. I think her generic, like her specific shield is gone. She'll be able to take the Commander Mando shield. And I think as well as her whipcord stuff, as she'll be using the generic one, things like that. Anything you want to say about her other than she's got a cool new model?
She is 5 more points. So this is 110. Her base is 105.
In Rebels, yeah.
Yeah, in Rebels, it's Jump 2, Gunslinger, Impervious, and Nimble. So this one just gained. I don't know if this one is going to replace the old one. Do you think?
No, I think it'll be separate. Because that one command card had the new sub tag. So
this one, her guns and grenades are better because it has Blast and Overwhelm, and it is 1 more dice. It loses Pierce 1. It's 2 red, 2 black, and her base gun is a rainbow with Pierce 1 and Gunslinger, and it's 2 to melee, and this is also 2 to melee. So, and then she could take the Darksaber, obviously, with that weapon upgrade. So,
yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. It's a little bit different, but not like enough to really. I think this one is just better. So,
Yeah. We have a clan crease to prepare close formation. 2 clan crease units this round when an allied clan crease unit is within 1 of another one. Those units gain precise 1, outmaneuver, solid card.
Pretty solid.
Kind of reminds me of one of Gar Saxon's 2 pips.
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of Gar Saxon.
So they fixed Gar Saxon, just not for Shadow Collective. This version's 115, jump 2, advanced targeting trooper 1. Getting aims on him was always hard, so that's great. Allies at convenience, compel, impervious, marksman, victory or death. His pistol lost pierce, but it's now 2 red, 2 black. And then it's also in melee, this is a much better melee than what he had before. But he can also bring the Darksaber, so I don't know how good that'd be. But he's got the sniper's built in. You no longer have to long shot to get to range 5, high velocity, but it's lethal 2. So you might actually have those aims now since you're not spending it for long shot.
Yeah.
That's good for the impervious change now too.
Yeah, I was about to say this might be a good chance to bring up impervious.
So they've changed impervious from no longer being a roll. Instead, it reduces the pierce amount by 1. So you cancel the effectiveness of pierce down by 1.
So basically you're immune to pierce 1, and then if you pierce 2 is pierce 1, and so on and so forth. So
yeah, which is mostly ranged weapons.
Yeah. I think that's over. It'll be better because it makes it clearer than what it was before. When you have to like do all the math and everything, so it'll be a little bit easier to understand. I don't know if it's better though. You know what I mean?
I think it's better against ranged profiles because those typically are pierce 1, but it allows your Darth Vaders and Anakins to still feel really strong into them because they're going to go over the top of that with pierce 2 and 3.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
So,
that's a good point.
I think it was like a bit of a lore thing there too.
Yeah.
This is not the one you can take in Shadow Collective. That one is the same. He's lost a couple of his upgrades in favor of the generic ones. So we'll see. I think he'll be okay there because now he can take a whipcord launcher and other things. So there's some different things to play around with there, but I kind of really wish he had made it over there as an option, just like not able to take the Darksaber maybe.
Yeah.
To keep that as small as thing.
Oh, but man, this art is sick. I'm just looking at this right now. I see the Ahsoka troopers in the background here, and you got Clan Crease flying.
Battle for Mandalore.
This is awesome. This is so
3
cool.
pip is death before defeat. It's 3 Saxon units. When a unit is issued an order with this card, it gains an aim token or surge token. This round, when a Saxon unit makes a melee attack, the attack pool gains Ram 1.
Whoa.
Sick.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I like this 3 pip a lot. I think it's very fun.
Oh, and Ram works for ranged attacks, does it not? If you make a move?
I believe it's melee. Okay. Well, no, because Saber
throw.
I think it has to have a melee profile on the weapon you're using. I'll let you look up Ram.
Let's see. When ally mutant makes an attack with an attack pool that has the Ram X keyword, during the modify attack dice step, it may change X results into crits results.
Okay, yeah. So it would work on the range attack.
Yeah. So if the weapon profile has Ram, it can be ranged or melee.
That's nasty.
That's really good. That's so good.
That's really good. I really like that card.
Yeah. That's awesome. Here's your girl.
Rook Cass. She's an operative in the Clan Saxon. She's jump 2, coordinate with Saxon units, impervious, retinue to Saxon commander, target 1, victory or death. She's got 2 red, 2 black, melee to range 2, and overwhelm. Search crit, search defend. She's got a command slot. But the rest, I wish she had another slot here. Like, it feels a little underwhelming. I was trying to build with her. I thought 2 gear slots would have been appropriate for her.
It's pretty crazy that she's 85 points and Ursa's 75 points. And it feels like Ursa does a lot more. Like she has,
I do feel like Ursa does a lot more.
Like she's got like 2 more keywords. And I don't know if she has like a better dice profile, but like it's pretty crazy that she's 85 points. Like I'm glad that she has her own unit card now, but that's pretty wild. And Ursa's a commander.
I really feel like victory or death benefits her and Gar way more than the units.
Oh, 100%.
In it.
Yeah.
But I will see as I play more. She's also got a command card here. It's 2-pip Vengeful Strike. She can order herself and another Saxon unit at the start of the next activation phase. Choose another allied Saxon unit within 2 of Rookcast if able. Rookcast and the chosen unit each gain a standby token this round. When Rookcast or the chosen unit spends or removes 1 or more standby tokens, they gain an aim token and a dodge token. So I think this card is cool, but Demoralize is going to make you very sad.
But if it's removed, do you still not get the aim or the dodge?
Because so you still get that, but ideally you want the attack.
Sure, but at least you're still getting something out of the standby.
I think if you can, you play this in melee.
Oh yeah, for sure. I like it.
I think it's a neat card. And then we have Super Commandos, not to be confused with Mandalorian Super Commandos in Shadow Collective. So it's the same art. So I think this will be confusing to people as it was for me. They are based for like the other special forces in the Mando clans. They have all the same keywords except they are victory or death. Their guns are red, white instead of 2 black though, and then their range 3 is only 1 black instead of 2 black, or a black and a white rather. So a little bit of a downside there, but they get Surge Hit. I want Surge Hit.
Yeah, that's pretty solid. 92 points, but you are getting an extra wound. So
yeah,
and they can bring a heavy and a personnel, so they can get them up to 6 wounds.
Yeah,
that's pretty solid.
Yeah,
pretty solid.
I think they're cheaper than the Kreese ones.
Yeah,
I can't remember how much the Ren ones were, but
I think the Ren ones were 70.
Really? Maybe.
Yeah, that's wild.
Oh, but they're still base.
They're still base 3. Okay.
3, yeah. That's,
interesting.
Okay. That's
okay.
Why.
Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're paying for that extra guy a lot.
Man, the cards are kind of mixed up here. We have the 2-pip for Covert, Out of the Shadows. This round, each time an allied Covert unit makes an attack against a unit that has a face-up order token, after the attack is resolved, the unit's controlling player shuffles the unit's order token into their order pool. Then the defending unit gains a suppression token. Slice comms, baby.
Whoa.
Slice comms on Mandos.
All right.
You can also divulge this card and choose 2 allied units, covert units, and they get infiltrate this game. Pretty cool, because I think a lot of the covert guys want to get in melee.
Yeah.
Or be range 2 at least. So very helpful there. Din's Upgrade, we've seen this one before. I think it'll be solid. If you're not just going to bring them as a unit. Rookcast.
Oh boy.
It's 25 points. You add a Rookcast mini and you get retinue. I think this one is not exciting. I hope you do not lose the one in Shadow Collective, because I'm not getting out of bed for this upgrade, unfortunately. It's like a generic trooper for the clan. Or for the special forces.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that they didn't add a weapon profile on this. I'm not really sure, but
yeah, I don't know. That's weird. Yeah. Not my favorite. And then we've got they're like 0-point upgrades to show the affiliations of the warriors and initiates that you're taking. So
yeah. So they all get Mandalorian Stronger together for Clan Kreese. We fight for our family for Clan Ren. And then This is the Way is really the only wordy one.
Oh, yeah.
So Mandalorians get dodge 1. This is the Way. And if they're fire support, they get aim 1 instead. So
you have more things to order to trigger that off of, which is cool.
Covert's going to be, or Child of the Watch, I guess. Children of the Watch. And this action is a victory attack, of course. So
yeah. Yeah, I think Children of the Watch is going to be pretty good.
Oh, there's another.
Oh, Champion of the Watch. Does this cost points?
Nope. Still
so
0.
This is for commanders and operatives only. So this is going to be for the generic commander and operative.
Yeah.
But that's cool.
AM1 or
That
Dodge 1.
and that makes total sense.
Yeah.
Because if it just said this is the way, it wouldn't do anything.
Yeah.
So that's why they have that extra
Mm-hmm.
bit there. So new heavies for those super commandos. You got a gunslinger with 2 red, 2 white, melee to 2 with overwhelm, 30 points. Seems fine.
Pretty solid. So can these be taken in the Shadow Collective? Mandos? No, because
these are super
commandos
only, and the Mandalorians and Shadow Collective are Mandalorian super commandos. That's their name.
Oh, I see. That's so confusing.
Yeah, not clear. Same thing for the marksman here. It's a red and a white, range 1 to 3, and it's lethal 1.
Nice.
So pretty cool. They could get an aim off the their
Victory or
Death, yeah. So, and then they also have independent aim, I think.
Yeah.
Clan Ren veterans, Best God Duelist. So it's
good.
it's only 1 red and Pierce 1 now on the melee profile, but you can tap the card and get charged until the end of the activation. So between this and then that other card that gives charge, like you can charge with these veterans twice minimum.
Oh yeah.
And if you have some way to recover as well. So
I mean, and Pierce 1 isn't going to be good into like a lot of the Mando stuff that has impervious, but like still, that's still
anything else.
Anything else is going to chew through. Yeah.
So pretty sweet there. Combining that with a flamethrower or something.
10 points still feels like a lot for shields, but
10 points for shielded 2. I would have preferred it to be 1 shield that you could recover. Honestly.
I agree. Yeah, I agree. Especially for 10 points. I mean, that's, I don't know. So 5 points per wound, I guess.
Yeah. It does cancel crits. I'm sure there's a big spreadsheet on why it costs this way, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think it feels great. We have new jetpack rockets. It's 4 dice base, so you are not having to. It's also the grenade slot. So if you attrition down, your rockets aren't losing their effectiveness.
That's nice.
The Shadow Collective Mandos can take this one as well. I think this is cool. If you do it into a vehicle, it's anti-material 4, so it goes back up to being red dice. It's impact 4. I don't know. I think it's neat. It's another bit of burst damage you can add outside of the flamethrower that you can put into single model units as well. So I think it'll be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, sorry.
Yeah, no, go ahead. I know what point you're about to make, and I approve.
this combat shield is what I want this to be.
Yeah.
Like it has shielded 1 and recover, but then it has an auto built-in recover already at the end of the turn. Like this, I will pay 10 points for this all day. And I would be okay with if these had pips next to it, but they had the same keyword. If they had the same keyword.
Yeah.
Like this is
or if the one above was only 5 points.
I agree with that too. This is so much better, I think, than just flat shielded 2. Because like, okay, in the middle of my turn, I can spin the shield, then recover it. And then at the end of the turn, I'm going to recover it again. So I can spin my shield twice.
At minimum, you're probably going to get 3 shields out of this without putting anything else into it.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
And that's the personal for the commanders and operatives.
Yeah, and I get like this will be nice to put on a commander unit, but yeah, this is so much better than this, in my opinion.
Absolutely. They've all got new flame projectors, and these equipments we've just been talking about, you're limited to only taking 2. There's 2 pips. But when this unit attacks with 1 miniature in this unit, may use the weapon below. It's a flame projector, melee to 1, blast, spray, suppressive, 1 red. So
I like this change right here. So you're no longer adding a miniature to the unit that is a flamethrower guy, but one of the miniatures in the unit has to use this profile. I like this. Yeah, I like this a lot. I think they can play
different than the
like the snow flamer,
like a snow trooper flamer.
Yeah, I like this a lot. I think this is a really good change, and I like the pips by it too. because this is going to be.
Yeah, that because of the whole army.
Yeah, I mean, granted, like
these.
super squads are not being seen a whole lot right now because of they're just so expensive. But I like this change.
Yeah, even still adding 5 red dice is solid.
Oh yeah, that's not nothing. Yeah, that's great.
Whipcord launcher. For commanders and operatives, choose an enemy unit within 1 and in LOS.
Oh, it's commanders and operatives.
The chosen unit gains 2 immobilized tokens and 2 suppression tokens. So Whipcord's very thematic for Mandos. Very cool. Gives you more objective play options. I like it.
That's 5 points. Okay, so they're both 5 points.
Okay. We need this Gar Saxon upgrade in Shadow Collective. it's 45 points. Add a Gar Saxon miniature. This unit gains Compel Leader, and then it's got his rainbow. It's got his rifle from Shadow Collective, essentially.
Yeah.
What's the rainbow high velocity lethal 1? This would be so great next to Super Pikes, not having to bring the full unit, and would let you splash the Mandos, but. I think it's not bad, but I think if you're playing Clan Saxon, you just bring full on Gar Saxon.
So what's the difference between Dauntless and Compel?
Compel is on me, and when another unit at range 1 to 2 is suppressed after rally, they gain a suppression and move. Dauntless is only for yourself. Same conditions.
Oh, so Compel is a bubble.
Yes.
And then Dauntless is only on the unit that has Dauntless.
Correct.
I see. Okay. So Compel is a little bit better. Yeah. But effectively, they do the same thing. It's a lot better
when you have a lot of Courage 1 units around you.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. All right. And then we've got our menu of Darksabers here.
Woo!
Bo-Katan, she gets Allies of Convenience, Immune Pierce, and Allied Mandalorian Trooper units gain Mandos strong together. And these are all 10 points. Impact 1, Pierce 1, 5 dice. And I think all of them have the same attack profile.
I think these 2 keywords right here are worth the price of admission for this.
I honestly feel that way about all of them. Like Immune Pierce.
Yeah, Immune Pierce is just
impervious.
Yeah. And on 5 black dice with her surging to crit. And she can get charged, and she can attack twice in a turn and everything with impact 1, Pierce 1. Like, yeah, this is just really good. Allies Convenience is really nice because if you bring her in Gar, that means you could bring her and Axwolves and a unit of vets. I guess you can bring 2 units of vets if you wanted. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I think this is pretty solid. 10 points. I mean, I don't know. I'm still confused on why they made Mauls free and everybody else's seems to be 10, but I don't know.
Because Maul's expensive, Mitchem.
What? He just got a points decrease. Calm down.
He needs to go down further.
Okay.
Just for my vanity. Din Djarin, Immune Pierce. Clans. I like the Clan Saxon one a lot. He gets charged, demoralized 2, and Immune Pierce. Funny enough, he can't bring it if there's a Clan Red unit in the list, which is just some good stuff there.
That's funny. It is cool though that you can mix and match your heroes from different clans, but you just don't get the affiliated rules and stuff like that. But I mean, if you really wanted to run Sabine and Clan Saxon, you can, but you just won't get the affiliation. But I like that. That's a nice change.
Sabine. If there are no allied graffiti tokens on the battlefield, place 1 allied graffiti token within 1 and an LOS of the unit touching a piece of non-area terrain. That's cool. So gives her a little, and this is her unit upgrade card, 25 points.
So graffiti tokens are during the rally step of unit's activation and may roll 1 additional dice if it is in line of sight and range 2 of the greedy fear invasion. Oh, it's a friendly miniature, and then then it's enemy, you roll 1 less. Oh, okay.
Yep. It's pretty interesting. And then Tristan Wren, upgrade 25 points. He's the leader. Unit gains precise 2. That's pretty good.
That's solid.
And then allied commander units may issue orders to this unit regardless of affiliation. So it's like a inverse allies of convenience.
Interesting. Oh, and he could be taken in Saxon too. Interesting. Interesting.
Okay. Very cool. Man, that was a lot. Was there any other changes you wanted to hit on?
I guess the only other we talked about impervious. I'm looking through the errata document right now.
Okay. I know you had. They did show the pod.
Oh yes.
It is up to 3 wounds. You add an extra attack die, or white attack die, or white defense die when you're attacking or defending per wounds.
Yep.
Which we had kind of been tipped off by Mesa's command card on what that might do. So
yeah.
Yeah.
The only other errata changes are Boba Fett becomes Mandalorian Trooper. Mandalorian Super Commandos are changed to Mandalorian Troopers. That's it. Let's see. Rebel unit cards, Mandalorian Resistance, Clan Ren. There was a change to Cauldron that I think is kind of sneaky. So the new Cauldron states that starting in the second battle round during each end phase, each player scores 1 victory point for each waypoint they secure within Allied territory, and 1 victory point for each waypoint they secure that is completely within contested territory, and that is within 2 of another waypoint they secure. Additionally, a player may score 1 victory point if they secure both waypoints that are completely within contested territory. So the only change here is they've added within and completely within. This is probably just a clerical.
Yeah, or maybe there's like I'd have to look. Is there a long base vehicle that could reach the middle and still be overlapping the
maybe with the Wheelo
zone or something?
Yeah, that's a good point.
I don't know, but I don't know. We'll see what comes of that one. But I don't know. Lots of list building to do, and I guess we'll return you to your regular scheduled X-1 programming. But okay, well, cool. Let's talk about list building a little bit. I figured what we could do is just pull up a list or two for each of us and just talk about. I want you to talk about like how you approach it. I know there's some people that like they start with objectives that they want to build a list towards. Some people want to start with a character or a particular unit, or they just want to go for the new hotness, or do you try to maximize around one unit? I know me personally, I hate having naked units in my list. Like that's like been a hard thing I've had to like overcome. So who wants to bite the bullet first?
I mean, I can go first. I'm not like I wouldn't say I'm a great list builder. I think I tunnel vision. Also, I think one thing that's also probably worth mentioning is what are your goals when you're building a list? So I think my goals aren't necessarily always to be like the most optimal best list ever. Like I'll have some kind of constraint or desire or something I want to play I've put on myself. So, I mean, I could do like something. I want to play Wookiees. I like Wookiees. I've been looking at Wookiees since the point update. I feel like I'm doing everyone a disservice if I don't even try. So the old list I used to play with Wookiees was like, hey, heavy melee Wookiees, shooty Wookiees, that kind of stuff. So with the new points, I've kind of just thrown together, a new kind of melee Wookiee list. So I like playing Yoda on Wookiees. So Yoda's in there. So usually I'll have like a focus piece or something I want to play, and I'll start with that. And then I'll kind of build out from there, if that makes sense. So maybe that's not the right way to do it, but I'll try to build out from the thing I want to play, whether that's good or not. But I know some people will probably be like, hey, my goal is to make the best list possible. So maybe your starting point is a different piece. But anyway, you have your thing you start with. So I start with Yoda. It's like, what kind of Yoda do I want to do? Force push Yoda is expensive in Wookiees, so I don't usually run it. I'm not running Chewie as a commander, so I need burst of speed. So pretty much I go through, pick my upgrades. And then since I'm not running flutters, it's going to be a lot of Wookiee core. I have a bunch of points. I wanted to do the Chewie unit, so I threw in a Chewie melee Wookiee with tenacity in the fray. And then I wanted to do shooty Wookiees. because they all got a lot cheaper. Threw in shooty Wookiees, and then what I had left for points was just enough for 5 melee Wookiees without the battle shields, but then I added tenacity to make them treat a little bit better. And that's pretty much it. I think the list building part isn't necessarily super hard. I mean, because you're just counting to 1,000 was your points you have, and I'm at 999. I think maybe sometimes the harder part is your battle deck. I think you should definitely.
I'm still not comfortable with battle deck 2 thrown in.
I think that's something that comes with experience and playing a list too. But it's like you have a list, but you should be thinking about when you're making the list, what do I want this list to do? Like, what's the dream scenario? Like, what am I trying to do? So I think this is just a part. So when I see people send lists, and I don't see any like battle deck stuff as far as like what objectives we're trying to play, you're not really done. Yeah, it's not done. You're giving me half of the deal.
Yeah.
So for Wookiees, I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think I want to play as Wookiees? Like, where do I want to play?
You want to play in the middle of the board.
You want to be close.
I want to play in the middle. I want to play close. So I want.
My question is, do you want something like breakthrough though? Because then Yoda's far away from your.
No, that's not how you play with Wookiees. Okay, so when I play breakthrough with Wookiees, and this is sorry, audio people, I like to push on breakthrough. There's the 2 L's on the little part of the L. I like to push my top right to their top point. Like that's where I push. And I'll load up as much as I can. My goal is to be in there, take theirs turn 2, and to have kept theirs from hopefully taking. If we both take it, that's fine. I want to crush whatever's here so hard that it doesn't matter. Maybe win on secondaries, whatever. Wookiees, I know Yoda has a courage bubble, but you also don't care. You can't be bound by that too much because you are indomitable courage too. So it's okay to hang a Wookiee out because a lot of times you'll get bailed out by the red courage, or at least you'll rarely be panicked, because I'd have to end my rally step with 4 suppression to be panicked. So a lot of times at worst I'm suppressed, but so breakthrough is really good for Wookiees because that distance is so short between those POIs. Is you can't stop me from getting there. Yoda's 100% getting there. So you're pretty much just trying to collapse that side and then win on secondaries. So that's probably their best objective. The other ones I took were payload and contact. I know you don't have the extension here with Wookiees, but you are going to be fighting in the middle on this line, and they're going to be coming to you. So it's nice to have that, because if you look at it, a Wookiee double speed 2 move is a little bit more than range 2. So I can get to, your contesting range of the middle POI by the end of turn 2 if I, get up the field enough. So you can't prevent me from getting into melee other than, shooting me a bunch. So, and then payload, I like to play payload like focusing my side. I'm not going to I'm not going to try to push that one in. I try to push the middle.
I feel like it'd be interesting to do with Wookiees though.
I don't think you can get there on time, and maybe you could.
It's tough.
I mean, you're going to get there round 2, especially if they shoot you.
It's a big commitment. I would like to, and maybe there's a world where I do it, but I would like to stay here and then kind of try to maybe even, if I can control the middle turn 2, maybe even like shade it kind of diagonally.
What if you load up all your melee Wookiees on the one that's close to theirs, and then you put Yoda and the shooties like in between the other two?
I guess you could try to do that, but it'd be tough. You could maybe side deploy and try to get closer even. I don't know if that, I'd have to do some math.
You'll be there round 2. Terrain depending.
It's very risky though, because if I do that, then I have to make sure I'm holding this, or that they're going to.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So between your close one and the middle one, that's where you put your range guys in Yoda.
I like Yoda in the middle, but it's an option, I guess. But anyway, so I think the point of these 3 lists, breakthrough being the exception, is the other 2 like to fight in the middle. I took bringing them to heal for secondary because Wookiees don't really care about suppression that much. I took failed negotiations because I think the Chewie melee Wookiee squad is going to be insane on failed negotiations. And then sweep and clear just because I'm coming to your spawn zone anyway to kill you. So I want that that 2 VP enemy. And then advanced intel, because it's good. Cunning deployment, because dodges are good. And a lot of times I play in Luminous turn 1, and this is just this would be a dodge on Yoda, this would be a dodge on the Chewie unit, and it'd be a dodge on somebody else I want to get up the field.
Yeah.
And then fortified, because I want to bring my own cover. If you're not going to, maybe this is like because I can't use either the Republic. Rapid deployment and coordinated strike are useless for Wookiees. They literally do nothing.
Why not Garrison?
Ooh, Garrison could be good. That's an option. I've just been
I know it's a little terrain dependent.
Yeah, it's terrain dependent. I mean, this is fortified is terrain dependent too. But I've been burned on several tables at events by not having enough heavy cover on my approach, or I didn't get the table side I wanted. So I think this is like a hedge potentially for me to make my own cover, because Wookiees, their defensive safe is cover.
Is the cover.
So this is, there's objectives that want to get in your face. I don't think they're bad at close the pocket. I don't think they're bad at bunker assault. They're okay at intercept. Probably bad at research, bad at shifting. Could be okay at cauldron. And then outflank is probably all right. I don't know what I do for outflank, but other than I think shifting and recover, they're not horrible. But I just like the force a fight in the middle if I can. But I mean, that's pretty much it. So yeah, battle cards, units. I mean, this is a straightforward unit. I mean, you have insane bag control because everything's a special forces token except for Yoda. So you just keep an order on Yoda and you have perfect order control the whole game. If Yoda somehow dies, I have ambush because the 1-pip for Wookiees isn't great. I have the Wookiee command cards for the other ones. The get in position and daring defense. Don't plan on really using those. But I mean, you have perfect order control either way, even with standing orders, because if Yoda dies, your whole bag is special forces other than your commander. So yeah, I mean, very simple. This is dumb list. Go melee. But I mean, you can't actually just W though, because they will kill you. Even though you have 110 wounds, you will get shredded. So you have to try to deny shots as much as you can. Deny shots as much as you can. Close. You're very good in melee. You have a lot of wounds. So just try to get to that point of the game where you can kind of leverage that. I'm thinking maybe it'd be okay into snipers. The auto wound's going to feel really bad into these at least, which they probably wouldn't spend for the auto wound. So just.
Do you still get the move?
If they kill
an auto wound?
If they kill a model, if I lose a model.
Oh, it's only on a kill.
I have to lose the model.
Yeah,
but I'd expect snipers to not do the auto wound and they try to do as much damage as they could with the suppression. So Yoda obviously is a potential hazard with the snipers. I'm assuming that's who they try to get, but I just try to not let them do that as much as I could, and then try to get in the melee with the burst. And because after the first turn, your burst of speed, then your 1-pip, then you're hopefully in melee at that point, and then you're relentlessly around turn 4, and then maybe you play a 1-pip turn 5 or something, or Luminous again. So it just depends on how it goes. But 3, 2, 1, 2, whatever at the end of the game is usually my Yoda deal. This is only 11 acts, which isn't great, but I think it's probably okay. There's a lot of beef. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of how I build lists.
11 acts isn't bad.
It's not horrible, but yeah, so I pick a focus piece, kind of branch out from there, have something in mind. I did an Iden list that was bad, so this is maybe a failure for me, but I think it was Iden Scouts. Didn't work. That's not it. But so pretty much I was trying to commit to crazy tack strike with Scout Troopers, and that wasn't a very good idea. So I built it out with the idea, and then I tried to execute that idea, and it did not go well. So that happens too sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's an interesting way to go approach it too, is like having like a trick in mind you want to build around. I feel like our buddy Dylan, that's how he does all of his lists. Is like he's got some big ace up his sleeve.
Some play.
He's gonna like try to impose on you.
Yep. No, for sure. And that's a fun way to build too. I mean, really, it's what's your goal? Like if you're trying to pull off a cool trick, that's great.
Yeah.
But if if you're trying to win a GT or do really well at a tournament, I don't think my list building approach is probably the best way to do that either, because you're not going to shoehorn yourself into like a specific narrow niche and then kind of build from there. Unless it's a good niche, unless it's like a really good one. Like if Wookiees were busted, maybe that's a good idea. It's just get really nitty gritty on Wookiees. But I mean, what about you, Randy? I think your list building process is probably the most interesting.
Me, I'm a little list building weirdo. So I just pick the first unit alphabetically, and I'm like, this is the unit I'm going to build lists around.
Wow.
And I'm like, and this is what I'm going to stick with until I 3-0. So it took forever to do. I remember I used to always have a loaded out Pike Kappa or whatever.
Yeah.
That was the first one on the list for Merc. So I was like, all right, I'm going to do Pike Kappa. And so I built lists around that. I know it sounds really weird, but I like to take some of that decision making out of my brain. Like I have like however many commander decks, I have a list that tells me which one I'm going to play next. I don't decide. Like that's just that's my weirdness. So I'm on. I just had some success with Gar Saxon being an important part of my list. And you guys know I've tried so many iterations of Gar Saxon. Like I've tried him fully loaded. I tried him not so much loaded. I tried close range like one time and I hated it. And then we were sticking with the sniper rifle. But so that weird part of it, I do think helps me stick with trying something longer and not just hopping around. And I do feel like people can move off of things too quickly when they don't see success with certain things too fast. Like I'm making sure I'm going to try to find every bit of juice to squeeze out of something before I move on from it. I will say is like one benefit to my approach, I guess. So that I just played this one, and I will say everyday play and local tournament play list building is different than when I'm paying $85 to go at LSO. I will build my list differently from there. Yeah. But all my experimentation for that stuff comes from this. So I've got my Bosk. He's loaded out with On the Hunt. And I offensive push. I also like Seize the Initiative a lot with him, especially if there's Gar Saxon for targeted for elimination, but it's still good even without it, because then you can have a work with boss every turn in this list. And then scopes, because even on lying in wait, sometimes you need to reroll all 3 dice to get to the 5 crits.
I've seen him do it. I've seen him not get all the crits.
And then so on this one I was like, okay, I want Bosk. I want to support him with a lot of like good range shooting. So we've got 2 super Pike squads. I'm in love with them. Another experiment I wanted to do in this list: can I make super Pike squads work without having Compel from Gar? Because that felt really good, but Gar is expensive. So let's try that. And then another counterpoint to that was I put a regular size Pike unit in here with the capo. So now I've got a Courage 2 unit on its own that won't just get 1 suppression and then can't move. And then to support them, I got 3 capos, which I know people hate on capos. I feel like I do a pretty good job of keeping them alive and hiding them.
Yep.
If you are support commanders are dying too much, play a bunch of capos for a long time and you'll learn how to hide your important pieces like that. We've got one with improvised orders. Improvised orders still great. Shadow Collective. I was just doing an aid and recovering with these guys anyways. So I have improvised orders every round pretty much still anyhow. One with vigilance, obviously speaks for yourself. Lead by example. Here's my hedge to try to help with the courage issues.
I like that tech. I like that tech a lot.
The super Pikes doesn't feel as good as the Compel because you're getting more suppression to help with the danger sense, but still good. I wanted to do more Pikes, but the way the objectives are so spread out now, as it just felt like one missed deploy was going to be auto lose. So I chose to go with 3 swoops. Swoops are good. I feel like I've won so many games by attacking a point with a swoop. You've loaded up too much over there now. I'm just going to send them to another point that you did not load up on.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. And then I think you play swoops really patiently. You know what I mean? Like, I think if there's like an option where it's like, hey, I could do this and maybe get some attrition, but it might be a little risky. I think a lot of times you'll just opt to not even do that. You'll just like do the thing that's like,
I'm okay with them doing nothing round one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your
or
LOS,
even round two.
Yeah, your LOS
Yeah,
hiding
if I
in a
have
lot.
to. Yeah.
So
I will say there are some new objectives like the data ones, like adding suppression onto them.
Yeah.
Swoops are great for that. You don't need troopers, and you can typically get out to them quick enough with the 1-2, and you can put them in spots like behind area terrain. It's like, okay, they'll be safe, and get those tapped the first round or second round or whatever, and then score them quickly. So
have you missed Strike and Fade? Is that something you thought you wish you'd had at any point?
Yes. But since I'm running them more as objective plays, like the extra damage that I'm getting from them is just almost like gravy for me. So, but yeah, Strike and Fade, so good. It's 15 points for across the three of them. So, and then, I've got my pretty new Wheelos. That's my new toy. I wanted to do a pilot on there, but the points are hard to find. So I got Syndicate Crew on there. And so it gets an aim or dodge from that. And then now I can aid to it. I've got 3 capos. There's plenty to aid. I think I played this list against person. I got cutting deployment. So I had a ton of dodges to come out on the board with. So to kill it, it ate like a saber throw from Vader and then 2 scout shots with the big impact thing to kill it. And that's because I had the dodges on there.
Yeah.
Because you're not going over the top with that many dodges. You're having an impact. Impact.
Yeah. And I was actually able to reduce some of the impact because I had the dodges.
Oh, nice.
There, so.
Yeah, before they converted. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So Wheel is fun. Still learning how to pilot that with the big wings on the side. That's kind of interesting. Your own guys can get in the way, even if they're not in the way of the base. So that's something to think about. And then I wanted to do dual Wheelos, but I have all these really good shooting units, so I wanted an orthodox tactician. So I'm still bringing a bus, and then we got the raiding party leader, gives me more of suppression play. Bosk is good at handing out suppression, so I'm going to lean into handing out suppression with my vehicles too. And then I like the range 4 gun for people that likes to take standbys with the units, like having a way to reach out and touch and not have your swoop bikes get blown up by standbys, because people like to do standbys when you have swoops. So.
Giving all their swoops demoralized is really good. I heard.
It is. I do like that. But yeah, 12 acts. Last Shadow Collective list I did with Maul was 11, so I really wanted to try and hit 12. 12 kind of feels like that new floor if you're not Gar. Though the super bikes do help with that. So, and then let's see. Command cards, I just took the boss ones and then 3 merc ones. I do want to try Savage with this.
Yeah, I think he's going to be...
Do Merciless Munitions and then do the poison with Savage too. I think will be funny.
Oh, gosh.
So,
calm down.
Like,
Satan.
why does this list have so much poison all of a sudden? I think that'd be funny.
You're going to teach people what the poison mechanic is.
Yeah. I did contact with this. I don't have any infiltrate. I do have vehicles that can move far, and I have swoops that can move fast. So the swoops can they will definitely be there around 2 if I want to contest that one. But it's the precise. I want the precise for the Wheelo and the super pikes.
Mm-hmm.
So that's nice. If the popular problem of trying to remember that you have it, of course. Recover the research is my go-to if you are playing a speeder bike. Just hold your 3, suicide, a bike each round. And if you have a secondary where you can score 1, that means you're going to get 4 points each round, which means you're going to hit 12 by the end of round 4. So do that.
Yeah,
I like that.
Randy tips.
And then shifting priorities, another one bikes are really good at.
Yeah.
It's like, you came over here to contest this one, we're going to run away and go to another one that you don't have nearly as many things at. So,
Yep. And then don't let someone catch you holding a side point with an expensive unit.
Yes. I played against Rapid Interdiction Force, and I think the last time we was shifting priorities, two of the wheel bikes were holding points off to the side that I didn't have anything. It was a gamble on my part, right? Because then, like, I'm like, okay, you're getting 2 points, and I'm not doing anything about that. But the attrition game played well for me. Mark targets. I think if you have a really heavy shooty list, makes sense. Mark targets
And bounty synergy too, really.
Like, yeah, for sure. Sweep and clear. Sweeps are good. You go in and get in the back lines in the enemy territory. Yeah. And then the shooty guys get everything else. It's running base, another thing for swoops to do. And then, like Matt, I'm just kind of stuck with the generics. So advanced intel, cutting deployment, obviously great. And then ordnance, just because I didn't have a ton of impact. Yeah. But yeah, and then I would say on picking objectives, I feel like there's always like two that are obvious for my list, but I always have a hard time picking a third one. And lately, I feel like what I'm doing is if I'm playing against someone, which ones would I hate to see? And I work backwards from there.
Yeah.
And then I pick from what's left.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, honestly, a lot of lists aren't going to have like three, I love all of these. You're just looking for one that like sucks less for you. So go that route. And then I would say my difference when I'm playing for a big tournament, I start looking at the meta a little bit more and how I can counter that. Like I remember commandos were giving me all kinds of problems with high velocity. And so swoops and maul, figuring out how to play those, that was a big thing into that. And then, gosh, what was it last year that was the big popular thing? Because that was 2.6.
Was it Empire again? No. It was Aqua Dooku.
Yes, it was Aqua Dooku. Yeah. That's right. So
yeah.
And I guess one thing, Randy's played a lot of Shadow Collective. I think that is also a big component to like his success and some stuff, is that even when he's like iterating with his list building process, there's like a baseline level of experience and like little tactical stuff. Like you talked about the capos, like he's not kidding. I've seen a lot of people play Randy and they have bounties or they have marked targets and they're like, yeah, I'll put it on the capo. That's a 4 health saving white unit. Well, good freaking luck getting to that guy, because they're never in line of sight. So you have to pretty much get all the way to Randy's board edge to even have a shot on him. And I mean, it's
and you might kill them, right?
Yeah.
But it's going to be an inconvenience.
Yeah, at what cost?
Yeah.
And again, that's table dependent as well. But
it's table dependent, but it's like he's going to do whatever he can to hide them.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just little stuff like that, like the way the procedure on the aiding, like that kind of stuff. There's like all the little stuff so like his fundamentals on the list are good, and so it helps elevate. Just like
and that goes back to like me playing that souped up capo for so long, right? And then that transferred to when I went to playing a souped up Vigo, and then and then I guess the other thing I would say, I don't know, I lost a little bit. I don't know. For Rebels, I was doing Walking Han. That was going to be my guy.
Mm-hmm.
But despite my weirdness with stuff, even I can't deny that there's literally a unit that is 10 points cheaper and does everything, and everything is just basically better.
Yeah.
Like if
the one time you actually brought Ponton, and it's like, oh, he's actually
it's better. Like, oh wow, this was just a much easier game for me to play. Yeah. So if they make Walking Han 85 or something, or 80, I will still try it. But anyhow.
Yeah.
And then I guess I'll say the other thing from iteration, the main thing is like the base of the list will change, but I'll be like, okay, this is just boss in this list. The next list is going to be boss paired with CAD, and I'm going to try double bounty. Not right now, not until the November update. But then we'll do Boskin Gar Saxon, right? And like that's how I figured out the marked for elimination combo for them and stuff like that. And then I'm gonna have Savage thrown in there and stuff. But then it's just like iterating down through the different options. It's like, okay, well, I'm gonna have Super Commandos be like the big thing in this. So okay.
And some work, some have worked, some have not worked, but I think there's a lot of value in it. Shadow Collective has never, except for like the first 6 months that it was out, has never been like a meta dominator in any way. But I feel like you've been really competitive just because you've really kind of refined your play with it. And so like I think there is, if you have a thing you want to do, you not just Shadow Collective, not whatever, but if you pick a archetype, you pick a list, you pick a thing that you just want to try to get as good as you can with, I think with enough reps, I think that's like
I think you will find success.
Yeah.
But if you're going to a big tournament, take the meta into consideration still.
Yeah. And there might be a ceiling. Like I'm not saying you can go win any event with whatever list if you try hard enough or practice enough. But I think there is, if you want to be competitive playing your way, I think there's a path to do that.
I think you can get X-1 with however way you want to play. There's some way to make that list.
For you. For sure. For sure. Faux show.
Okay, Mitchem.
All right. Teach us about Ahsoka, Mitchem.
Well, I'm kind of glad you guys went first because I think I'm a pretty fair balance between you guys as far as like I pick a unit that I build around like Matt does, but I also take into consideration like my experience in other games and like the feel for the game and how I feel at different units, kind of like Randy does. So this is like the current list that I'm playing right now. And I also kind of have, there we go. I guess you guys. I use Legion HQ trying to support.
You don't need to apologize.
Crit to block, love crit to block.
Yeah.
Great guys.
I also kind of have a benefit as well in that I do all the interviews for Going X and O, so I get to talk to some really good players, and they see the game a lot differently. And so a lot of the times I'll look at their list and they're like, well, I was like, why do you have this? Why do you have that? And they're like, well, it's to do this, this, and this. And I'm like, oh, that's really good. Like this. Marksman with Cody and a mortar. I've been seeing that a lot recently popping up in Gar lists, and I talked to Isaiah about his world list and he had it. And I've been playing with it recently, and like this unit feels really good. It feels really good at range 4 because it's 1 red, 2 black, 2 white, impact 1, critical 1, suppressive. Or if you have an aim, you can do long shot and add 4 more black to it. And it just sits there on a point and it feels really good. So I find units that I personally like to play and like that I know how to play really well. So like stuff that fits to my play style. Like, so I'm very aggressive. I like to be in your face. I like to be at range 2. So I play a lot of arcs because I want to scout on the board, move twice, hide behind a piece of terrain. And I don't want to be in melee at range 2. So I usually start my list with like 3 arcs. And then depending on like what exactly I want them to do, and a lot of my list building is kind of dependent on the most recent game that I played or who I just talked to recently, honestly.
Yeah.
So I played a lot of arcs with like Into the Fray or like the Clone Commander to get those surges to help them like on defense and on offense. But here I talked to Isaiah and he was like, this Clone Captain in arc is pretty good too, because if you can issue an order to them, they get a dodge. And if you play Yoda's 2-pip, which I'm playing Yoda in this list, they get 2 dodges.
They get 2 dodges. And then
and then they can share as well.
Yeah.
So that's been really nice. And then they also get Relentless for that turn. So I can move, and then I can shoot with, the range 3 gun on the ARC Trooper, the gunner, with Overwhelm and everything. So a lot of it is like when I'm starting from scratch with a list, I usually try to pick a character like to be my leader. It's like, okay, do I want to play 501st Ahsoka? And I was like, yes. So I'll play Ahsoka, and then I'll bring Rex because I like his command cards. And then I usually try to fill out everything else from there. So like I'll usually add 4 arcs. And then before it was like a couple ATRTs and then maybe like a super squad with 5s. I love 5 super squad shotgun. That was like my crutch for a long time. I couldn't get away from it. But I know how to play it. Like, and I know how people respond to it because people want to shoot at it. So like I can use that to my advantage. Like, okay, if I put this on the table, it's going to dictate where my opponent's going to put certain stuff. And then so I can put my other things where I need them to go that's away from this unit to try to flank them and stuff like that. So a lot of my list building is like, I find comfort units that I like, and then I build lists with all of those comfort units, and then maybe I'll change like 1 to 2 things. Like maybe I'll try to run 3 marksmen instead of 3 clone infantry. Oh, I don't have enough surges. Okay, I'm going to go back to the 3 infantry. So it kind of talks back to Randy and the iteration stuff like that. For my worlds list, what I was doing, I found 3 different. I knew I wanted to play triple lats, so I built 3 different lists that had triple lats and Cody, and then I just kind of varied about how I wanted to build the ARFs, how many core I wanted to bring and stuff like that, and what upgrades I wanted on Cody. Oh, excuse me, goodness. And then I finally kind of narrowed it down to like 1 list. I was like, okay, this one feels the best. And then from there, once I actually built the list and I felt comfortable with all the units and everything, and I knew what they wanted to do, then I started kind of narrowing down, okay, what missions do I want to play? And I found the ones that, because like Randy and I played before Worlds, and I realized I can't play Bunker Assault. So I took it out of my list because I thought clones like Bunker Assault. But like the list that I had built was more like I needed to sit back and let my opponent come to me. So I was like, okay, we'll cover the research and then intercept signals. I can't remember my 3rd mission and stuff like that. But for me, it's all about comfort.
Wasn't it the one Battle Deck 2 one that was out?
Oh, Outflank. Yeah, I had Outflank.
Yeah.
Outflank. So a lot of my list building is like comfort stuff, especially when it comes to like my missions as well. So like for these missions, this is kind of different because this is like this is a change up of like Isaiah's world list a little bit. And so these are his missions. And he was like, all these units, like all your arcs in the Wookiee with Chewie, like they want to fight in the middle of the board. Like that's where I want to be. And so it was like, you need to play all the missions that go to the middle of the board. And I was like, okay, that makes sense. And I like Close the Pocket. I play it really well. I'm very comfortable with it. I know where I need to deploy. I know what I want my units to do. Contact. I'm still trying to figure out exactly what to do. I played it a lot more and I feel a bit more comfortable about it. And Payload is still kind of the wild card on this one. Failed negotiations just makes sense because I put it on Ahsoka, give her the Ahsoka arcs, to give her incognito, and then she could just fly up the board and not really worry about unless someone comes out to me in range 1. Sweep and clear is just, I feel the most comfortable with that mission. I mean, I could probably put something else in here, but I know what I need to do, and I know that if I can get into my enemy deployment, which I can be because I can play this list very quickly, or my units are very mobile. So if I need to score that extra 2 points, I can. And then recon mission, I like recon mission on Jedi because Yoda's definitely going to be within range 2. He's hard to kill, and he needs to be in the center of the board anyway. And there's always going to be your enemy units there. And again, I'm comfortable with this secondary. I know how to play it. I know what I want to do. I know how to deny my opponent and stuff like that. And then same thing with my advantages. I mean, advanced is just obvious. Coming deployment, obvious. And then coordinated strike has been really good because it allows me to do a little bit more ore control. I could probably swap this for rapid deployment, but again, like my core units aren't that great to need an extra reinforcement move at the end. Like, because Cody usually, once I deploy him, he just sits there and just aim shoots because I need to aim for long shot. So that's kind of So, but yeah, mostly my lists are about comfort, like what units I feel comfortable with. Do I want to try something new? And if I do try something new, I'm going to pair him around a bunch of other units that I know how to play and I know where to deploy them and I know where they want to go and stuff like that. So it's always hard for me to change out of a list, especially like a a hero or a commander. Like for Yoda, it took me, gosh, at least 8 to 10 games to kind of like relearn like what all of his command cards do, the correct order to play them in. Oh, he's actually a lot tankier than I thought he could. He can beef some attacks. I don't have to be hiding him. Oh, I need to position him this way to be able to get the max benefit out of luminous beings and stuff like that. And so now I feel like I'm getting kind of in a role with the Yoda and learning all the inner workings of stuff like them. So I'm becoming more comfortable with him. And also too, like there's just some characters I just don't like. Like I don't like to play Anakin. I never have really liked to play Anakin. I know he's probably the best commander in Gar. I just don't really care for him. I've always liked Obi-Wan. I did really well with some Commando Obi-Wans back at LSL a couple years ago, and that was really fun. But I just feel like he's just not at the same level that he used to be. So I've kind of stopped playing him. And then, of course, Ahsoka, I'm still trying to figure out exactly where she needs to be and how she wants to be. I'm pretty comfortable with her. I do find myself getting pretty aggressive with her sometimes, though, and causing her to die. But she's been really fun in a ARC squad recently. So, yeah. Before it was strike teams, it was ATRTs. Like laser ATRTs were like my go-to in the support slot. But now I think it's probably just going to be strike teams, unfortunately. So,
one thing about the secondaries, you had sweep and clear and recon. I feel like those are both pretty primary agnostic secondaries. Like they don't really care. Like they're pretty neutral.
Yeah.
It's like you're going to try to kill stuff in the right spot for sweep and clear, and then recon. It's like Yoda's going to be close. So it's like regardless of the primary, like Yoda's probably going to be at range 2 of 2 enemies.
Yeah.
So it's like so it's pretty neutral. So it's not like necessarily it's going to be hard to be bad at that with Yoda.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a neutral deal. It's some of these secondaries you're more trying to maybe push an advantage or something like that, like failed negotiations, or like you're really trying to press. Like I have a Chewie Doom squad, and I have these crazy special forces, so I can come like kill your hostage as we fight over the middle and take it. So that's like a more aggressive one, but the other ones I think are pretty nice. It's like a neutral. So like if you flip that, like you feel okay about it, then maybe you can try to push your opponent in some other area of the the battle deck, like the card flip. So
I'm usually trying to go for the primary that I want over the secondary that I want, because you could score more points on the primary. So if I'm playing the mission that I feel more comfortable, I would rather play a mission that I feel more comfortable with than the secondary that I feel more comfortable with, because like it already lessens the load, like the load of my brain of like what I need to do. If I'm like, okay, I've played this primary before, I know what I need to do, I know where I need to deploy my guys. I already have like a pre-built like order of operations in my head for this mission. So it makes like turn 1 a lot quicker, and it's like I just stick to my plan, and then turns 2 through 5 I just react to my opponent. So and then some of the secondaries are like like the supply run, I'll never play that with clones because I just can't get there fast enough. Surface scan is another good one that's kind of neutral that I like to play a lot, but I feel like again it's easy to do for your opponent. Mark targets is I like mark targets, but I feel like I don't like it when my opponent is dictating stuff on my side of the board. So like, and I don't like being forced into shooting units that I don't get to choose, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like with bounty, it's a little bit different because it can only go on like a operative or a commander. But with marked targets, like it's relatively easy for your opponent to deny VPs. And I'd rather just play recon mission where I could just guarantee I'm going to get a VP. Like it's just automatic. So yeah, a lot of it comes down to feel. Most of it is comfort. Like it's just what I'm comfortable with. So, and it may not be the best, but it's just I know what I already need. I already know what this unit is good at and what it needs to do, and so that's just one less thing I have to like think about during the game.
Tell me if I'm wrong here on list building for clones. Do you feel like just all like the secondaries where it takes like an action feel bad?
Yes.
because you typically are going to have less, you're paying more for these units. And so if you're having to burn an action to just play the objectives, like you don't have a naked rebel trooper that doesn't care.
If you bring Barks, I think it makes it a little bit better because they have the speeder keyword. Like, because I think align the relay with triple Barks there's something there because you can move up the board and then hide them turn one, and then you can move action and like flip like 3 for a point right there in the middle. So that's good. But like anything else, clone sharing is great, but clones don't have the efficient token generation that most of the other factions have nowadays. So to be able to share that token, we have to take the action to get the token first. And that's one less action we could do to score a point and stuff like that. So
yeah, I mean, if you just like top down, you're like, hey, how many acts do I have? How many actions do I have a turn? And then how many actions does my opponent have a turn? It's like, well, even if there's efficiencies there, like if I'm playing somebody and they have Empire and they have like probe droids, well, the cool stuff those guys are doing is free actions.
Yeah,
anyway,
exactly.
So it's like they're awesome at doing those little stupid, like the data one or the supply run or whatever, because they're getting their value regardless. And then if you shoot a 35 point unit, it's doesn't feel good.
Yeah.
So
triple moving a naked scout trooper up versus arcs.
Yeah,
this is
exactly.
like completely different worlds.
Yep. So I think that there's some truth in that.
Yeah. So it seems like to me then, Mitchem, you definitely like to start with like a particular unit that you're feeling and then kind of go from there.
I definitely, and a lot of the feel too, like I feel comfortable at certain, like a number of activations that I feel like the list, like I feel like right now, like before you guys were saying it was 10 acts for Gar, I feel like that's kind of bumped up to like 11 or 12 now. So I will try to skinny down a list to get to that, what I feel comfortable with. Because before it was 10, like I felt 10 was great against any list, but now I just feel like that's not cutting it, and I've felt it a lot in my last few games that I've played. So I've tried to bump it up to 11 or 12, and that's felt a lot better. So again, it all comes down to comfort. Like it just comes down to.
I mean, I feel like the 10 for Gar now is where the 9 act used to be for Gar.
Yes.
Right. Like some people can do it, but like you have to practice it. You're gonna have to have a good scheme with those 9. Yeah.
No, I agree. So I mean, I think surprisingly, I think we all had like 3 different ways of list building that are all kind of similar in a way, but I think the approaches to it are all pretty different. So with us 3 at least.
I did think it was interesting that we all build our list and then just pick objectives that would kind of fit it. I don't know if I know anyone that is like, I want to play these objectives. Maybe Richard Lafer is the only person that I've talked to that is that way.
And that could be better, maybe, right? Because you'd have your goals in mind before you built the list.
Yeah, and I mean, me and Matt, we do Halo, and their tournaments are built like you're going to get different objectives, right? So you almost want to build your list based on the objectives, right? Because they're set.
You don't have to, but
does Warhammer work that way too? Like
AOS is like that. I think 40K is like that.
So maybe that's more common for people coming from other war games to start that way. But I feel like a lot of times it's Star Wars. You have cool guys you want to do, or your weird brain list tells you have to do this one next. And then you do objectives from there. So,
and I mean, you could. I think you could do it that way, obviously. But like my thing that I always say is, you're playing an opponent that could be bringing 3 different missions than you. So now you have 6 to choose from.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a 50-50 shot that you're even going to get the one that you want. So you kind of want to build a list that you feel, again, the most comfortable with, and you could fight any mission on. So, but again, you could build, I mean, that's not always going to be the case. So,
but if you built a list and you hate a certain objective, you have 2 bans. So if you have if there's like an objective you hate the most from their list or their deck, and it's out there, just ban it.
Yeah.
And then say we get your 3rd least favorite of their objectives. That's still better than the we can just get rid of it. I mean, it's okay. They might get advanced intel.
And don't ban into those things. Pay attention to what else is in your opponent's deck.
It's like, hey, I hate intercept, but I really hate shifting. And intercept's out there, and shifting is in their deck. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Unless you're going to do it again to make sure you get rid of shifting when it comes up.
Yeah.
But congrats, you just gave your opponent advanced intel in their secondary they wanted.
I almost prefer when my opponent has 3 different missions than I do, because then it's like, okay, like I know that they didn't really build a list to the missions that I brought.
Mm-hmm.
But like when I show up to a table and I'm like, okay, I have contact, close the pocket, payload. And like, okay, I have the exact same. And I'm like, well, shit, this is not going to be like, I don't know which one to ban, because I don't know which one's the worst for you, but I know kind of which one's the worst for me. So
depending on the secondary flop, right? Because you could say you don't have like one of theirs particularly you really hate, and say you got like a good secondary and a good advantage. Well, I can just keep sticking my primaries in there, and then they hate my primaries, and then they keep having to get rid of it, or I'm playing my primary, and then it kind of locks. It locks. They aren't going to get table of choice. They aren't going to get to mess with their secondaries. They aren't going to get it. So maybe that's an episode on its own, is like card flip strategy. Because I'm sure there's people that are better at it than us too as well. They have better ideas. Yeah. But I was going to say, what's your list building thoughts, strategy, procedure?
Yeah, I'm super curious. Get in the comments.
Give us your thoughts. Give us your feedback. Because I'm not going to pretend my way's the best way. So if you've got some ideas out there.
I know there's some thematic list builders out there. Don't really care about the meta. They just want to build as thematic as possible.
Love it.
I love that. I think that's great. And I've seen some great lists that are very thematic that do very well. And I'm not saying that's impossible. So, but yeah, I love that. I wouldn't say I'm a thematic list builder. But I try to be, it's in the back of my mind, I guess.
I wouldn't say I am, but I love battle forces, so maybe I am.
Yeah, battle forces are really good about doing theme.
They force me to do theme.
That is one good thing I like about strike teams being a thing again. The one Ewok squad and the rebel lists.
Yeah, maybe it's going away.
Not seeing nearly as many of those now. So
yeah,
like that.
I do like seeing theme. I have no shade to anybody who doesn't use theme. I do like seeing the cool thematic lists.
Yeah.
But there are some really good list builders out there who have come up with some good stuff. Like the one I was thinking top of my head was like Brian LeBay with the Empire stuff that came out around Worlds. That was like really, really neat, cool, super low act Empire stuff that was awesome. It seemed like he had a plan for basically anything. I think that's a higher level list building than what I'm doing here, at least. So there's definitely people out there who are doing really good stuff. But if you guys have your thoughts, what your process is, how you go about it, how do you start? I guess where's your starting point? And maybe if anybody starts with the objectives, that'd be interesting to hear kind of how that shakes out.
And hey, if you want to listen to me talk to some even higher level list builders, go make sure you check out all the X and O's from all the top tournament winners or top tournament performers, and we break down their lists. I ask stupid questions and learn about things that I didn't know about this game. So,
yeah.
And I will say they're even more interesting if you don't play those factions, because I think it's good to know how your opponents are going to try to play their list. That'll make you a better player for sure too.
And I kind of like it too, because I sometimes will troll Longshanks and see what happened the last weekend. And so you see a big event, you see them, they won, Mitchem gets an interview, and you're kind of like, how does that list work? What's the kind of like Isaiah's deal? I was like, what is this? And then it's like, not only, and I know we talked about matchup stuff with the team tournament, that's a big factor. So maybe it's even a compound as far as results, but he was belting people with that list. It wasn't like there were close games. Like he was belting people. So I was like, what is this list that is just letting him just...
Yeah, he did say that his wife was a trooper and took on like, I think 3 or 4 wheelie bike Greg lists that he didn't have to bite. So she was a defender and she took it on the arm well. So
Yep. So for sure. Yeah, but play what you want. Play what brings you joy. Randy said something to me earlier. What'd you say? Play with something about my heart.
Chase your bliss.
Chase my bliss. So I don't know what that looks like in Legion.
I always tell new players the rule of cool still applies. So pick your favorite unit, pick what you think is cool. You can always build a list with what you think is cool.
You can put good stuff around that unit, even if that unit's not that good. So
I think Legion is definitely balanced to the point where it's not like some other games that I feel like most of the units, vast majority, are pretty playable, just straight up. And then even if they aren't, if you really wanted to make it work, you probably can. So, which is great, really. That's a good spot to be in.
For sure. Well, good deal, guys. That was honestly a more interesting conversation than I thought it'd be. So here we are.
The bullet point for this section of the podcast was 3 idiots talk about how they build their lists. So I think we cleared that.
Mission accomplished.
We did well, cool. Thank you guys again so much. If you like this, be sure you're subscribing and sharing. We'll probably do something cool for 1,000 subs whenever we hit that. Might announce something as it gets closer. And then, of course, reminder about our June giveaway for members and Patreon members. 2 members and Patreon members. Get in on that if you would like to. And we're always dropping other little videos here and there. So make sure you are keeping an eye out for that stuff. And thank you guys so much for listening. And remember, X and O is just your weird little list building eccentricities away.
Yep.
See ya.
Bye.